Okay,
Hit
excellent.
record.
Excellent.
Well, we should introduce. I mean, he
A
needs
man
no
that needs no
introduction.
introduction. Rusty
Exactly.
Cage, extremely fresh. Dude, I'm so
What
glad.
is up?
By the way, Rusty, I don't know if you've met my girlfriend.
No, I don't believe so.
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to
about
you,
Oh.
baby. I'm talking to you,
it's
baby.
me. Yeah, what's happening? Hey, Rusty.
Hey, what's your name?
My name's Harris. Yeah.
Harris. All right, nice to meet you, Harris.
What's going on? Yo, I'm actually in Florida too. I know that you're in Gainesville right now.
Yeah.
I hope I didn't just dox you.
No,
that was like-
I tell
I
people.
saw it
that.
online.
Doxed. Totally
Yeah,
doxed.
but did you grow up in Florida? Are you from here?
Yeah, I'm from towns like 30 minutes away called Melrose. It's like just a bumfuck little like one light town.
Yeah, that's dope. That's great. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
grew
all
up
right.
in,
Wait,
go ahead. I grew up in South Florida, so when I saw that you were over here too, I was like, oh shit, I feel like nobody lives in Florida. So,
It really is two different worlds when people talk about Florida being two states. Like South Florida, I have no knowledge of because I'm like Central Florida, Orlando up. Sure, I understand that. But
Which one's the old people, the old rich people?
that's down here pretty much. I mean, maybe you have that up there too, but I can definitely say that South Florida, there's a ton of old people down here.
Classic.
no, everyone here is fucking dirt poor.
Oh, really?
Outside of like Gainesville or Orlando or whatever, it's just like absolute country, dilapidated houses and
Dude,
shit
that's
like
not the Gainesville, is it? With wasn't there like a serial killer there?
There was a serial killer called the Gainesville Ripper that was back in 1992, and I think he only was convicted of killing like 4 people. But yeah, that would be the Gainesville.
Powerful.
I think that, I mean,
Danny Rollins.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Ted Bundy was based out of Tallahassee too. I could be wrong.
Ted Bundy started in, I believe, Utah. He escaped from prison. Then he went to Colorado. He escaped from there, and then he traveled all the way to Florida. And a cop caught him on some like bullshit, like his tail light was out, and he had the head of a 12-year-old girl in a bag.
Dude, I hate that when literally
Yeah.
you're trying to just
It's
get home
always-
and have dinner. Yeah,
I know,
it's like,
I know. It's like, am I being detained or am I free to go? For real?
Yeah, what's going on, officer? Quit jacking me off, dude. For
I
real.
mean, this is a terrible segue, but I mean, just talking about mass killers, I was preemptively, because I knew we were going to have you on the podcast, I was watching some of your videos, Rusty, and one of them that showed up was that Nicholas Cruz was watching the Knife Song on the day of the Parkland massacre, which, for reference, is it's like where I'm from. I live in that area basically.
Okay.
He's on I don't know if you call it trial. He's being sentenced now for
Didn't he already get sentenced? I
he
forget.
he was found guilty, but now they're deciding if he's going to get the death penalty. It's either death penalty or life in prison, I guess. And
Right.
some people that I know, actually, this girl that I dated in high school just testified in it. I was watching that on TV, which was kind of crazy. Anyway,
Oh,
but
shit.
dude,
I
is she hot?
she's pretty hot. But
Alright.
I did okay. But
It wasn't that bald-headed girl that was like
No.
trying to build a career off all of her friends being shot.
Oh, Emma Gonzalez or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, she
Yeah.
changed her last name to X, like Malcolm X. It's like Emma X
Oh
now.
God!
No,
please
no one
get off
talks
it.
about her.
Oh my god.
But Zach and I have discussed this too, and I'm curious what your feelings are on it too. Is just in general, the Nicholas Cruz is not a good example of this, but in general, like
The
do you
Rusty
feel like-
fan base.
Do you feel like you have a portion of your following that just doesn't like that? They just take it too far, or they just don't get it, or you feel like they're reading into it in the wrong way?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I don't think people realize. I guess I don't know what kind of image I put off, but I don't take myself as seriously as perhaps some people do. I'm starting to realize that at least younger generations seem a lot more naive than I thought they were. I thought whenever I said something obviously sarcastic or satirical, it'd be received like that. But I'm not sure exactly what you mean specifically, but I definitely find times where people take what I'm saying not with a grain of salt, because there's always like I'm just kind of fucking around here.
Dude,
Underlying
do you ever get blowback with that idea of like, because I feel like I've run into this where it's like dude, it's clearly ironic. Like, I'm clearly joking, and then there's people who get that right away and are like, dude, you're being cringe. You don't need to say that. But then there's people who literally like
They need that.
they don't get it. Yeah, and they need
Yeah.
like
No,
it's
I know.
so
and
weird though. But if you
yes.
don't make stuff and have to deal with that, because I used to be like that too, where it's like when people said that, it's like, dude, you're being a fucking baby
Like,
boy. Like,
be
shut
the troll.
up. Like,
Yeah, it's like if
yeah.
Andy Kaufman was like, I'm just letting everyone know this is a joke.
Yes. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, why'd you say it if you're
ruined-
not
yeah,
going to
yeah.
play the role? I
Yeah.
really wanted to do this earlier because I posted on a Ben Shapiro tweet. He had tweeted something out and he tweeted in Hebrew, and I just replied with like, why are all the letters, or why is it just a bunch of squiggly lines or something like that? And everyone was replying back like, wow, this American obviously has never left the country. Like, it's called Hebrew, blah blah blah. It's like a bunch of
Dude.
shit where I wanted to reply so bad and say, I'm fucking with you. Get your head out of your ass, you dumb fucking. And I'm not going to say any pejoratives here, even though I believe with that one.
Right,
the
we got
pejorative
the slurs out before we started.
Yes,
Yeah,
we,
that's right.
we promised, dude. That's like the Harris made like a Pokemon comic. I'll let you tell the story, but some of the people that reacted to it,
Are we talking about
the Bulbasaur one, where
Oh
they're like,
yeah, well, I mean, and it's so funny because that's so fucking.
Wait. Are you're Harris that we follow each other on Twitter?
Yeah, well, I go by Beetle Moses on Twitter. That's
Oh,
my,
okay.
like,
I've been watching
ad.
you. Yeah, I was looking at some of your stuff earlier.
the
Thanks.
sentence was very
Yeah.
Reddit, bro.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
No. It's like whatever. I went to go follow you and I saw that you followed me and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe he follows me. But dude, I was checking out some of your other videos online. I can't lie, like I wasn't familiar with your body of work before Zach put me on.
I'm a big Rusty Cage fanatic.
Yeah.
You said the first time we talked, you said you hadn't really seen any of my videos. So
Exactly. Yeah, I'm a big Rusty
Oh,
Cage
really?
fanatic. Dude, I'm kind of glad though, because Harris and I talked about this. I'm glad Harris is here because I feel like the last 2 times I had to get blackout drunk to talk to you because I was like a little nervous and I was like, dude, it's Rusty Cage, but like. You're very fresh. You're a very fresh man. But
Listen,
now
I'm
that
just-
Harris is here, I think I can handle myself.
I'm taking this easy this time. I swear to God.
Yeah, that's what's up,
Nah,
man.
throw a few of those back. Let's get some. We need some like drama secrets. Like who's Rusty feuding with? Who's Rusty's
Dude, I
like
love that.
hottest content creator?
Well, this is what happened the first time. This is the third time I've been on the show. He hasn't released any of these yet. The first
Dude.
one, he got blackout drunk. The second one, I guess I don't know what happened, but like I got drunk and then I was kind of just shit posting, over the video chat, and I think maybe I said some like racial stuff that you didn't want to
No,
release.
not
Like,
at
why didn't you
all,
release
dude.
it? I don't get it. I thought it was good.
Dude, it was excellent. But then I was like, a month passed, and I was like, I'm so embarrassed. Like I'm so embarrassed I didn't release this, and now it's gonna.
What
be
were we
like,
talking about? Time sensitive shit? Like I don't know.
I don't think we were. But that's the
Bro.
thing. But in my head, it's like it needs to be topical. It needs to be topical. I'll probably release them, bro. But dude, if you really want to
Oh
listen
yeah,
to
the
this 6
Parkland
hours,
shooting.
yeah, it's excellent. But Patreon.com YOLO Swag Studios, it's all up there. It's all
Oh
up
yeah,
there.
there you go.
excellent.
I mean, dude, when I was looking at your stuff online, and I was trying to kind of prepare myself to have like questions, which I, of course, I do want to ask you some stuff about your work. But the point being that you have such a prolific breadth of work that it's like impossible to absorb everything. Like you have,
Yeah,
your
I
reviews-
don't know if that's good or bad. But
No, dude, it's crazy. I
Dude,
mean,
in the
like,
gay community, you would be called a verse, and you're highly sought after because you go top, you go bottom, you go in
Yeah.
the middle.
okay,
that was the
I see, I
exact
see.
point I was gonna
Yeah.
make. Yeah, exactly. Dude, I wanted to ask you because I'm actually gonna order one of your comics. I see that you're a comic artist.
Not to interject, but I believe I was promised some signed copies that would be.
Oh
mailed
yeah,
to me,
man,
and,
I'm sorry. All right, so we got
No,
three
dude,
things
you're
going
good,
on
you're good.
because
Sorry.
I do need to send you some comics. I want to talk about the Bulbasaur thing.
We'll get back to that.
Okay,
Yeah, I totally
okay.
threw us off that. I tangent us. You said 3 things or was it 2?
things.
Now
Well,
it's
well-
2.
Well,
Okay,
here's the third
excellent.
thing. I'll give you a third thing right now because what I was gonna ask you is, do you feel do you ever get backlash from your audience saying like, oh, I wish you would make more of this kind of content? Like, why are you wasting your time on this kind of content? Why aren't you making this? Or has that never been an issue for you?
No, that's always an issue, and it's like it's what fucks me up, and I think is actually the bane of any sort of career I'm trying to make online. is online now. Everything like the algorithm and any sort of attention that you can have to vie for that you're trying to get from people depends on them knowing who you are and what you do, and knowing that they go to you to try to figure out this exact thing. So if I'm a musician and I don't put out an album for 4 years because I'm working on a comic book, then it's like people are like, make another fucking album. But I can only focus on one thing at a time. Just 'cause that's just the way I think. So I was working on this comic book. I ship all of them out from this room. So I have to
Bro,
that's dope.
Bro, hold that up to the camera.
All right, this is the first issue. I have the third one out now.
Hell yeah.
Requiem of the Crazies.com or rustycage.tv. Did you say? Oh, never mind. So I'm working on these comic books, which take me a long time, and that means I can't focus on YouTube videos for fucking whatever reason. Like, I just killed my YouTube channel. I was doing all right, and then now it's like I can't even break like 100,000 views with what I would consider some of my best work that I'm putting out. And I don't know if it's like something internally hates me, which is quite possible because we were talking about Nicholas Cruz and the Parkland shooting. I think things like that kind of add up.
Dude, am I correct though, assuming it was the Knife song he watched, right?
He watched
which video?
He watched one that was the history of 666, like in the Bible, the Knife song, and then I think maybe a third one. I forget.
Do you think he was an actual fan, or that was like? Because I know the Knife song's popular. He could have easily seen it in like a sidebar or something.
He was totally a fan, dude. He had watched like 4 videos of yours. I don't like right before. I mean,
all right, if he's not a fan and he watched 3 to 4 videos the morning of a mass murder, I don't know why would he do that? I mean, he watched a lot of other weird shit, and like I forget what kind of porn it was. It was like some sort of
furry.
It was hentai. I think it was hentai stuff.
Yeah.
I forget what was all listed in it.
Dude, I won't lie. Sorry, Harris. I keep stepping on your head. I don't want to cause offense to you, Rusty, but if I'm ever in a scenario where I'm going to commit a mass murder, I enjoy your videos, but I don't think that would hype me up to do that. I think I would be listening to like Eminem LP or something. Like
That's what I was
prefer
thinking.
Music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I would want and one was music, but you don't want like the Knife Game song. You want to listen to like Marilyn Manson. That's good music too.
Dude, I prefer video game soundtracks. I would put on the Doom song. That's what I would be rocking.
I would put on like Creed probably, because that usually makes me want to like kill.
When you're doing a workout or something, you put on a song that kind of has a pace and a momentum.
Tempo.
Yeah, a tempo that you're moving to. So you hypothetically would be shooting up a high school to the tempo of the song you're listening to.
Almost like a rhythm game.
That'd be interesting. I what I was thinking was
this is great podcast material, guys.
It's great.
This is really banger. We're not gonna get in trouble.
I know. I'm as I was complaining about how YouTube keeps fucking my channel. I'm sorry about this.
No, well, this is what I was gonna ask you, because in that video that you posted where you're talking, I was just like watching the video where you're talking about Nicholas Cruz, which it's crazy to think that like it was like 4 years ago. So that upload was like 3 or 4 years ago or something. And you mentioned in it, you were like, I'm sure that this is going to have repercussions, that my channel is now going to be on like an FBI watch list and all this, like, et cetera. And I was curious if like there's a follow-up to that. Like, do you feel like shit has changed for you in terms of like, do you get that weird paranoid feeling?
100%. This is almost what I'm railing against. This is everything I'm doing right now on YouTube is railing against. There is something incorrect about my YouTube channel. Something definitely changed. And who's to say if it started then or a little bit? I definitely started seeing things changing then. That's when YouTube was really cracking down on content that they thought was, I don't know what the word, subversive. I'm not sure what the word is. They didn't want to show it. They thought it was like a little bit too cruel, and they're really worrying about, it was just too sensitive. You're discussing sensitive topics. I had a song up that, in the vein of art, was stricken down by YouTube and then revived also by YouTube. And this was a song called The Noose Song, which I...
Oh, yeah.
And it was...
This is the spiritual sequel to the Knife song.
Yeah, and this was like the first one, which is no longer on. You can probably find it on YouTube, but it's like a re-upload. And it was more cruel, and I think I put the noose around my neck just for a second right before it cut the black. And YouTube eventually, after striking it, putting it back up, striking it, putting it back up, it was like a year-long battle just to say this is artistic, whatever. This is a song. They finally took it down and said, no, we're not doing that anymore. And this was around the time that Triple X Temptation or Tentacion, I'm not sure how you pronounce it.
I never
He came out with
either.
a video. He came out with a video where he was hanging a kid. He like put a noose around his neck and then he would just hang him. And it was like a 7-year-old kid, and it was on YouTube for a while. I was going, what the fuck?
Yeah,
It's like Bo
fuck.
Burnham's got songs called "Kill Yourself." Like literally just it's called "Kill Yourself," and it's a bunch of reasons why you should kill yourself. And I have a song that's like, it's telling you how to tie a noose, which, all right. So then I went back through and then I rewrote the song and I tried to figure out everything that possibly went against terms of service and wrote a new song, the family friendly new song. And this was my biggest breadwinner for like up until about a year and a half ago, whenever something fucking changed. But I was like, all right, this has nothing to do with suicide. You might have to go through here and cut out these words. I feel like this video is not
Never,
going to last
bro.
long.
Whatever,
Okay.
whatever.
Cold
Okay,
Cuts is
no.
unstoppable.
Yeah.
Taking over, bro. YouTube has no power, bro.
So what was side? So I tried to cut out any mention of that, and I was like, this is literally just a rope. It's useful for all these other things. That was fine on YouTube for a while. They striked it. They appealed or repealed the strike. They pulled it back. And then now it's age restricted. This used to get about like 50,000 views a month or something like that, just without me really even posting. Something happened about a year and a half ago that everything just declined. It all just dropped. And then if I posted a video, it could not get views. It can't even break 100,000. That's very brand new to everything. I've been on YouTube for 12 years now. And a lot of people are like, oh, you just need to post more videos. You just need to play into the algorithm. I'm like, I'm doing all this right now. I'm uploading consistently. I'm uploading good content. I'm uploading content that I think people want. Fucking around with like shitty thumbnails that normally I don't find aesthetically pleasing, but I know according to Mr. Beast, they work great. And it's like I post what I consider my best video, 10 out of 10. Worst video you've ever made. Viewers are showing less interest in this. Meanwhile, I look at the video, it's got a 30% like to view ratio. It's got a 15% comment to view ratio. These are all things that show that interaction with this video is super, super remarkably high. No one has over 15% like to view ratio. I know this is kind of annoying to talk about, but
no, I'm interested.
I was like, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck's happening. And it's like, all right, what am I doing wrong? People love this video. This is the last video I put out, the first one in the series that I'm working on.
The guillotine video.
Yeah, the guillotine series. They're saying this is awesome. We love this. The stats show it, but something is wrong because no one watches it. And it's because it doesn't, the way YouTube is set up now is, I guess no one goes to their subscription page anymore. They just go to the homepage and see what videos are recommended to them. And if that means YouTube is in control of what you see. I guess I'm a boomer because when I go to YouTube, I go to my subscription page so I can see all the videos from people that I subscribe to. Mm-hmm. And I watch those. And if I'm really fucking bored, then I'll go to see what they recommend me. But the way most people are now, this is how TikTok is, how Instagram is, Facebook is. It doesn't matter if you like a page, if you follow a page, they're going to show you whatever they want to show you and try to just keep you watching based on what the algorithm thinks that you like. And normally what they should do is show you the videos of the people you subscribe to. But they have control over whether or not they do that. And I think they're not doing that at all for any of my videos, or very, very minimally. So if I put a video out, no one even fucking knows. The last 6 videos I put out, all the comments are like, Rusty Cage is back. What the fuck, bro? I thought you were dead. I haven't seen a video of you pop up for over 2 years. I'm posting fucking videos
Yeah.
every 2 weeks, and I'm trying to turn it back around. It's very infuriating.
I mean, dude,
you can't tell by me losing my breath. But
No,
Dude, I can fucking imagine, bro. It's the most cringe thing is though, you can tell they're doing something because they did that like, well, there's the notify bell if people really want to hear from you, and it's like, dude,
And
half
then-
the people already click
does that?
subscribe. It's too hard to fucking click
Yeah,
the
I know.
notify
and then
bell.
even the notify bell, if you go to your analytics and look how many people were even notified, it's not even, it's like the alerts that go out, they don't send out all the alerts to what they're saying. It's all fucking bullshit. That's all a
Dude,
lie.
They're
I don't
trying
wanna-
to turn YouTube into Jimmy Fallon. Sorry.
dude, it's
right.
okay. I don't want to break the illusion of. I know you have like a series going on with the guillotine, and I was intrigued by your intro in that, which is very. It's like spiritual in nature,
Cringe?
almost for lack of a better word. No, not cringe. Like it's like
Reddit.
yeah,
It's very Reddit.
For anybody for anybody who happens to be watching this but has not seen the guillotine video, I'm gonna do a very bad job
it's
describing
so
the
fresh,
intro.
dude.
It's a
It's
fucking
so fresh.
dope
Thank you.
video, and which like when it's like just you building a guillotine is dope. Like you didn't have to have a dope intro, but then you did add this like fucking sick ass like there's like a demon speaking to you through a walkie-talkie, but then like it's you. Maybe I'm like projecting my own like understanding of it.
It
But
can
it's
be
like,
vague for now.
It's vague, but I guess what I wanted to ask was
Am I going to kill myself with the guillotine?
no. Well,
Oh,
God, I hope not. But what I was gonna ask you was is like could we have any insight into like what the actual thinking was behind the guillotine? Like where did that idea sprout from?
yeah, for sure. I guess I still have a podcast. It's called Trash Rats. I do with a fella goes by the name of Mumkey Jones and Tim Pool's brother.
No fucking way. Is he really Tim Pool's brother?
That's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
it's Reactor. Chris Pool.
Reactor is Tim Pool's brother?
Yeah, they
There's
look exactly the same, man.
No
Look them up.
way, dude. Are
Tim-
you being
alright.
for real? Is this
No,
a
yeah.
bit?
Chris
look it
Pool
up.
works for he hosts like shit on through his platform. They live together now. Man, this is old news.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. Damn, they do look surprisingly similar, bro.
Half Korean, half white.
There you go.
Dude, you should get Tim Pool on your pod and talk.
That's
to
what
him
we were
about some
trying to
stuff.
do. We were trying to get him on the podcast, but he didn't
I'm
do
gonna
it.
have
What
to
is his
reset
name?
this, by the way, soon. Yeah, it started doing it to me now, where it's like you can only have 40 minutes at a time, peasant.
Oh, okay.
It's
All
very
right.
gay. It's very gay. But we'll take a 30-second
Sorry,
break and hop back
we
on.
still got a tenor.
Dude, I'm drinking a little bit and I'm sweating ballsack, and then the only juice we had is this bullshit fucking thing Daphne made where she cut up a bunch of jalapenos and put it in the limeade.
Oh my
And it's
God.
too hot. It's
That
simply
sounds-
too hot, dude.
That actually
I don't
sounds
like that.
Horrible. Yeah, it
It's
sounds
ass,
really
bro. I'm
terrible.
like sweating even harder the more I drink, but it's cold. It's a vicious cycle. It's terrible.
Wait,
So
dude.
are-
I want to hear about the guillotine.
Okay, so if we're still recording,
Yeah.
so on this podcast, Trash
Oh,
Rats.
I haven't even been recording.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding.
Wouldn't surprise me. I don't know. We were talking about like we were kind of fucking around talking about politics and like how it's all bullshit and insider trading and whatnot. And then I think we just got around to the joke of I was like, yeah, I'm gonna build a guillotine, full size guillotine in my yard. And then later I was thinking, I was like, God, my channel is fucking dying. I need to do something drastic. And I was like, wait, why don't I actually build a guillotine in my yard? A full-size guillotine that's not just like a fun hobby one that sits on the ground on a concrete floor and chops fucking watermelons in half or whatever, but like as big of an accurate size guillotine as I possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
And basically out of having nothing else to do, I said, yes, I should probably do that. Obviously, this is not good algorithm bait because I don't even know if guillotine's a word that you can put in titles. So I might have to rebrand it as a lemonade stand until the very end because I'm going to use the blade to, cut lemons and make lemonade and other shit. So it's not, there's no breaking of the illusion. I mean, I'm working as much labor as I can a day. I finally got a bunch of shit done today. It's been pouring rain. You live in Florida. It's very fucking hot.
It's humid as fuck. Yeah,
it's humid. It's like I can only work for like 15 minutes at a time. My thermostat was reading, or the thermometer I have out there is reading 112 degrees, which is
Jesus
whatever.
Christ,
it's
dude.
in the sun.
Nightmare.
Everyone's like, well, it's in the sun, and so you're supposed to put it in the shade. I'm like, but I'm not in the shade. I'm in the sun, so that's the temperature I'm feeling. It's rough. But I finally today got the scaffolding done. 10 by 10. It's about 7 feet high. Feels good. And now I have to make these fucking. Now I got to make another video, so I got to do all the cinematic stuff and all the collaborative and film all the other things and edit it together. I'm already running late. Like this whole 2-week period, I wanted to release every 2 weeks. Very difficult. And I know how Mr. Beast does it is he's got editors. Editors are expensive. I don't make enough for editors. So especially now, I can't even get a sponsor. I'm just trying to get a sponsor to pay for the amount of money that I put into the project, which I thought would be really easy to do. I'll get Raycon, wireless earbuds. They'll sponsor the video, and then I can do like a cool thing where it's like, oh, you'll never hear the blade coming or whatever.
Cerebral.
No one. I'm being ghosted by every brand. I think I've been blacklisted from them too.
Dude, how does that work? Do you hit them up or do you wait for them to ask you to sponsor?
There's multiple things and it's all fuckery. Normally they'll reach out and they'll send me an email, or there's a broker who will reach out. Now it's all brokers. It's people who the brands work with, and the brokers say, we know all these people, whether they actually do or not. They'll reach out. They'll take about 70% of whatever you're going to make and lowball the fuck out of you. And so you have to know how to not get that bullshit from them. If they want 30%, they need to tell you up front, but a lot of times they'll take more than that. If you can work directly with the brand, that's the best. You can negotiate higher things. I think I was working with Raid Shadow Legends. Like those, I'll talk to them directly, and they'll pay you a good amount. But I tried to negotiate something with them recently, and they're like, "Oh, our prices have dropped a lot," and they're willing to pay about 20% of what I got the last 3 times I worked with them. I was like, "No, I'm just not going to do it." I don't know. There's a limit to where it's like you don't want to. I don't want to ruin the project, because imagine how much it's going to ruin the fucking aesthetic of this video if I have to have a minute and a half of Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, that would be a little goofy, dude.
A little goofy, but
Harris, you're locked in a sponsorship argument with Projector Owl, aren't you? Did they ever respond to your request or no?
Yeah, I'm sure that you guys have gotten like messages from those guys too. But every time you get like a viral tweet, this owl projector just will like message you and just be like, "Hey, will you like, promote our product?" And you're like, our gay little fucking. Sorry, I should say something else probably.
Dude,
but,
canceled.
But it's like some stupid little projector that nobody's ever gonna buy. And they messaged me. They're like, "We'll pay you to promote," and I was like, "Yeah, sure." And they were like, "We'll offer you $25," and I was like, "Dude, fuck off! Like, get the fuck out of here! Why are you bothering me with this shit?"
That's not even worth tweeting back.
That won't even fill my gas tank, like even halfway. Like, are you get the fuck out of here? But I was gonna say, Rusty, I'm surprised that even YouTube aside, I'm surprised that like the local news station hasn't come to your house just to be like, local man building an 18-foot tall guillotine.
I want that to happen. But the thing is,
well, it is Florida, so this, I'm sure most of your neighbors are also constructing one.
They have a lot of lists of things they're going through. Like, all right, local guy building a guillotine. We'll put the guillotine on farther down into tier 2.
Did you have to look up like legality things about that? I mean,
yeah, and I want to talk more of that in the second video, because a lot of people are wondering about like, oh, do you need a permit? It's like, first off, if the city is offering a permit to build a fucking device of capital punishment, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, there's never really been guillotines. We've never used it in America. I think in one American territory, we might have used it, but it was like not continental US. So there's no real laws against you can't build a guillotine. And as long as I say it's a piece of art, this is a stage prop. It's not meant for supporting a roof over humans. It's not meant to be livable. It's not meant to be stood on or really anything. I don't think there's any permits to get. There's just nothing I need to get. There's no code violations.
Yeah.
I don't have an HOA, thank God. I live next to a vacant house and a house they're renovating, which I think is also vacant. So
living the dream.
I mean, honestly, I would be curious to know if you are building the first ever guillotine in America.
No, definitely not. It's weird. Talk about like fucking zeitgeist and collective consciousness. I'm seeing guillotines popping up all over the place. A lot of people are building guillotines now. There's like, I'm on TikTok a lot, and there's like, people are constantly tagging me in videos where there's like 3 other people building guillotines. Granted, they're building them in a warehouse. They're metal and they have, hydraulic, whatever. I'm trying to build more of a period accurate, kind of. And
the
I'm
way
doing
that
it
our
myself.
ancestors intended it to be.
Yeah.
God bless.
Yeah.
God bless.
I want it to be a lot of hard work, and so far it has been.
It looks like it.
Dude, I'm so ready for, again, Harris, I step on your head.
It's okay.
I'm so ready. I feel like this guillotine saga is the start of the Rusty Sance. Like, I'm so hyped, bro.
You mentioned it before.
I did mention it before, but the people haven't heard it because it's on the Patreon. So I'm reusing my entire thing.
The Rusty Sance, which I'm always saying I'm doom and gloom. This is not only the end of my channel, my career, I'm slipping into obscurity, but also the end of all society as all things come to a head, and none of this will matter in 6 months when we're all starving. But you're claiming that you still think I got another, like a last hurrah or another hurrah.
Baby, you're going to the moon.
Yeah,
I can tell you that you're going to the moon. Dude, I'm going to have to restart this, but before I do, we have more than enough time. But Harris, what's the most important thing to you that's going on right now with like the webcomic world?
What? That is so not as cool as the guillotine shit.
No. What's the most important thing you can think of?
Nothing. It's completely pointless. It's a stepping stone into the next fucking...
My bit's ruined.
Why? What were you going to say?
Rusty did this to me last time where I tried to talk and like he set me up for like a heavy question, and then when I went to respond, it cut out. So I was just like... Just the clout rap. I'm gonna name drop some people who follow me, because that means we're best friends, and they legally condone everything I do and say. Yes. Me and Rusty Cage just got out the sanitarium, chasing white bitches down the street, we be scaring them. Grab them by the heel, spin around planetarium, and make them eat meat if they're vegetarians. Hit up Reddit with my man Beetle Moses. Everyone upvotes us cause they all know us.
We SCOTUS the way these bitches so below us. All my Twitter haters look like fucking protozoas to me.
Friends list so deep, call me Tom from MySpace. Hung out with Shoe on head, now she's come on face. Destiny versus Bosch, they're so posh. I made him have gay sex while I jacked off and watched. My shit bangs when Justin Wang retweets, but now every e-girl's in the DMs posting feed. In House of Decline, bro, it's totally fine, but I know you trace my ass whenever you draw behind. Dude, this beat's so sick, is it by Frank Jab C? Yes, he's dope as hell, and he also follows me. Name dropping real hard like a douchebag. Up until 8th grade, I thought my name was Huge Fag. It's the clout rap. Clout rap. Women on the street, walking with their feet. That's hot. That's hot, dude. You ever think about that? Like, women are like walking around in shoes, but like under the shoe, it's just their foot. Totally naked foot. I gotta jack off. Dude, I literally tried to hit Harris with the Irish goodbye bit and did it to myself. I'm going to kill myself, dude.
Wait, what?
That is so embarrassing, dude.
Oh, you're trying...
So fucking angry. I feel like Wile E. Coyote when he like sets off his own trap and the Roadrunner's like, oh
yeah.
Well, you broke character from the bit too quick because you saw that Harris wasn't falling into it, and then you said, "Oh, I was trying to do a cut off."
Dude, I looked over at you and I could tell you knew what I was trying to do, and you were chuckling, so I started laughing. So it just was clearly like, "Hey, Harris, here's something silly I'm trying to do."
It's
like I totally ruined it.
It's terrible that the whole Zoom thing, like the Zoom closing on us, is becoming like a bit in our podcast.
Literally, dude.
Like, it's just
I'm gonna put raps in between it. Yo, give me 1 second. Give me silence for 2 seconds. I'm going to check the audio levels real quick on that one just to make sure everything's good.
Okay.
Okay, excellent. Wow, it's surprisingly crispy, surprisingly nice. Great work, boys. Great work.
Crispy's not a good thing for audio.
Yeah,
That's
that does
true.
mean like bad. Bro, what the fuck? You eat like exactly how I imagine you eating, dog.
What was that?
I sent Rusty the gayest message like 3 or 4 years ago. I'm pretty sure either your account got deleted or something, and this was like years before he followed me, so I felt like a huge fucking asshole, but I was like, dude, bro to bro, your like fashion sense is so cool. And I was like, dude, I had to have been drunk or something, but I was like, that is so fucking cringe.
I probably saw it. This is Korean short ribs. I think I was eating that actually last time.
I think you were, dude, or something similar on the top secret Patreon footage.
Dude, I love that the fit selection in your guillotine videos is very like There Will Be Blood-esque. Like I really like that vibe.
Cool. I don't know why. I think with this video series, what I wanted to do was like I wanted to do everything that I want to do. And it's like, all right, I want to fucking have a doomsday tent. I want to have an off-the-grid living scenario where I have, a deep cycle battery, a solar panel, and I can power things off that, water collection. I want to dress like it's fucking the early 1900s, even though it clearly isn't because I have technology. And so it's allowing me to do it. So it's like I don't really care if no one sees it. That we were talking about why the local news, doesn't come to my doors because my reach is squashed. YouTube was my main thing. I was expecting this to get a lot more.
They Alex Jones'd you, bro.
I got Alex Jones. I don't really have a platform of my own, so
the Rusty Sauce is coming. I know we got cut off, but that's coming very quickly. I guarantee you.
Well, one issue too. Not to just talk about myself, but one issue that is definitely happening 100% that isn't just conspiratorial, because everyone always says, oh, I'm being shadow banned. My videos are constantly popping up in categories, YouTube automated categories of children's music. So it'll be the Christmas news song, which is one I put out, and it was cringe. It's whatever. But it pops up. So it's like music categories, children's music, and there's a picture of me holding a noose. And so I don't know if YouTube thinks that I'm a children's music channel. And so their algorithm, every time I post something that isn't obviously detected as children's music, they're like, what the fuck is this? We're not showing this to anyone.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking insane. I mean, there's a whole conspiracy behind the children's YouTube thing in general. All those fucking videos are like completely...
Dude, my buddy was sending me an article about that the other day, but I guess it was more TikTok, but these moms were really mad because they had like hundreds and thousands of followers and their TikToks were like their baby being changed and shit. And
it's
then
a bunch of pedophiles.
Yeah, and it's like, lady, what did you really think thousands of normal, well-adjusted people are going to just watch a baby being changed? Like, who do you think is watching this, you fucking baboon? Like, I hate that shit, dude.
I don't know. I mean, maybe they saw shit like Ryan's Toy Channel or whatever, and they thought babies just want to watch. Toddlers would want to watch other. First off, get your fucking toddler off of TikTok if they are. There's the other ones too, where it's like natural breastfeeding, and it's like a.
We can leave those up.
Yeah,
hey, those I don't mind.
It's like, oh, here's my child. This is on YouTube. Anyways, here's my voluptuous breast. And now I'm just breastfeeding. And those are all left up on YouTube. There was one where it was like
a big breast you just pantomimed. I'm very turned on.
Oh, they
like holding it out here.
It was very voluptuous.
Yeah. I'm talking, whatever comes
jugged
after
up,
Double D.
Goated with the jugs, bro.
Goated with the cheese. that milk.
Kind of got sidetracked.
Abby Shapiro. Abby Shapiro. What's everyone's quick lightning round? Would you smash, Rusty?
Yes.
Terrace? Who wouldn't?
Excellent.
Wait, Rusty, I got another question for you. Even though this, I mean, we've never spoken before, but I know the knife song and your saga going to Germany over it is like that video. I think I don't even know if you know, but you uploaded it 8 years ago. It's been a long time since you went to Germany. I mean, I don't know if you've been back since then, but I just watched it for the first time and I was like, this is so fucking dope. Like the
Wait,
whole
did you see the whole thing? Because I thought half of it got taken down.
half of it did get taken down, and then I think
that
somebody else re-uploaded the second part. So I did see the part that was your like finale, like you winning.
Okay.
If you had commentary on it, I didn't see that, but I saw the clip of you winning against the girl.
Yeah,
So,
I had a whole commentary thing, but fucking
yeah,
Edomol, which is like the Fox of Europe.
Germany. Yeah.
Yeah, they blocked it, so I can't upload any of that.
Bro, did you get degenerate while you were there?
No, I didn't have time.
Bro,
No?
the hung German women, Mamma Mia.
I
There's
could've.
something to write
yeah.
home about.
I fucking could have, because right after I won, it was like the sister of like one of the other contestants. We're all staying in the same hotel, and it's like I had to wake up in about 5 hours, or maybe 4 hours, and it's like we're hanging outside smoking a cigarette. I was like, damn, I could easily
Dude,
fuck this.
You just won 50K
Dude,
euros.
yeah,
you
for real.
absolutely, you were in there. My
I
first
instantly
question,
became a rock star.
dude, my first question was going to be, did you smash the girl that you won against? Fucking Miriam. You
No,
told me-
it just would suck. I would have loved to fucking revel in my glory a little bit, but it's like there was an after party and everyone was hanging out there, and I was like, I have to leave because my flight's scheduled for like 8:30 in the morning, so I got to be at some airport. I don't speak German or any of this shit, so I
Damn.
got to be there early.
Mhm.
I was only in Germany for 3 days. I didn't know how to buy food because I didn't know how to travel out of the country. So it's like I didn't call my bank or tell them that I was going to be anywhere. I didn't have a phone charger, so
Oh
my
my
phone just
God.
died. I didn't know how to connect to the internet because I don't speak German. So the first day I'm there, and like my phone dies. I have to. Luckily, everyone kind of speaks English, and a guy figured out. I was like, I have to find this place. This is my hotel. He pointed me in the right direction. I got there. I went to a restaurant. Went to like a fucking sushi restaurant, and my card got denied. I was like, I'm so fucking ignorant about foreign travel. So I'm just trying to tell the person who does not speak English. I'm like, I don't know. My card does not work. I have money. Where is bank? And they're like, they pointed at an ATM. ATM didn't work. I finally got to a
my
bank and I got some euros out. And thank God, because like I pretty much, that's the only restaurant I went to. The rest of the time, I just ate all the food that they, like the complimentary food
Oh, you
at
went
the hotel.
back after you got the money?
No, this was like the day or two leading up. So I got there,
Okay.
and then I flew in, went to the hotel. The second day we filmed, I think we just filmed some shit, or like went through like the practice of what everyone's gonna do and what we can expect. And then the third day we filmed the whole episode, which took like fucking all day.
I know in your video you're talking about that, like after you performed the first time against you performed against this kid, a guy,
Uh-huh.
and then you won against him, and then like it made me LOL. I literally LOL'd when you were talking about. Then you had to sit next to this like shirtless sumo wrestler for like
I was sitting
6
next to
hours.
Sitting next to a break dancer who was really cool. He was like from Albania or some shit. And like we'd smoke cigarettes outside. And then I got sat next to like this sweaty fucking sumo wrestler who would like crush oranges with his feet.
Yeah.
And it was hours and hours and hours of just, they're trying to keep the crowd, hyped as they do, reset up a new thing and all the production is going on. And I'm fucking crashing because I didn't eat anything. Like I just got in there and their food services, they don't have like craft food services where you have all this badass shit. They have like cold cabbage porridge.
Yeah, they eat weird shit, dude.
Yeah, it's like just fucking bad sausages. I thought Germany was supposed to be known for good sausage. It was just fucking filth.
Mhm.
And I only had about 40 minutes to eat it. I wasn't really hungry at the time because I popped an Adderall just so I could figure out how to talk on German television,
Of course.
which that didn't really help because it didn't make me understand German at all.
Bro, Rusty Cage does drugs.
Well, Yeah,
That's
I'd
so
like
cool,
to
dude.
at the time, at least.
at the time. No, now I'm completely.
Dude, I'm not.
clean and sober.
I'm not saying what Germany did wasn't wrong. They did
Yeah.
some bad things, but if put yourself in Hitler's shoes. If you were eating that fucking human pig slop food every day, like,
You'd be a
of
little
course
unhinged.
he came to the conclusions he had. Yeah, of
Yes.
course, dude. He was probably like disgusted with everything.
You want to hear? This is such a dumb tangent, but I have to. It just made me think of it. I was on Reddit alert. I was on Reddit the other day, and there was a
Bro,
there
we
was
can't keep doing this podcast if you
There
say
was-
that type of stuff, dude.
I was just taking a shit, and I was scrolling through there, and there was a thread that first of all, I don't know why, it was like an Ask Reddit thread that was like, what's the first thing you think about when you think about Germany? And I was like, let me see this, and I clicked on the thread, and the first answer was like bratwurst or some shit, and then I was like Oktoberfest, and
Yeah,
I was,
Lederhosen.
dude, I was scrolling through like 20 answers until I got to like, somebody was finally like, it's obviously the Holocaust, and anyone who doesn't say that is being disingenuous.
They're
And I
lying.
was
They're
like,
definitely
thank
lying.
you. I was like, what the fuck? Like, how is the first answer
That's
not
the biggest
Holocaust?
thing that ever happened
Like,
in recent history. Bratwurst, fucking bratwursts are everywhere. We already know bratwurst.
Literally. Like, who gives a
Lederhosen,
shit?
outdated. The Holocaust, gigantic, notable. I mean, I wonder what people think about when they think about America. Is it like American slavery, or is it or fat people in electric wheelchairs?
Probably.
Let us not forget the Native Americans.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, or the Red
first-
Indians.
The first thing that people go to when they talk about America is school shootings. So I'm pretty sure we're not that far
No, that's
off.
the first thing
True.
fucking retarded British people do. I fucking hate that, dude. Anytime they get made fun of for talking weird and they're like, well, your people get shot all the time. It's like, dude, relax.
Our school.
I love that.
I'm glad that became a trend. I am on TikTok because I have to explore other options.
Cringe.
I know.
Cringe.
It's the largest website. The only thing that's wrong with it is that it's owned by Chinese to collect our data and sell it to eventually overthrow America. Other than that, it's the largest website, and people should probably, social media wise, start figuring out how to transition over there. But I'm glad that became a trend. At least I saw that on TikTok, where it was just everyone just fucking making fun of the British. For
Dude, good. Yeah.
All schools don't have.
it's like a picture of a hairy angler with just fucking tangled teeth.
Yeah, it's like one of those creatures from Half-Life, and they'll like have like the fucking
Harris, okay, it's from Bloodborne. The creature is from
sorry.
Bloodborne.
Sorry.
Okay, don't get that incorrect.
I'm not a gamer.
You're
a
a
fake
false gamer, bro. You admitted to it on episode 1. I was heartbroken. I was
If you
crying.
want, I'll talk about the Bulbasaur thing, since we're kind of segueing into me being a fake
You should,
gamer.
but just so I can get Rusty's penis out of my head. Rusty,
What?
you need to, next time you're with a chick, have them put their hand out and do the knife thing with your penis. I feel like that would literally be like the puss fucking crusher extreme move. dog.
Wow.
Well, all right. First off, that's a single unit, so like it'd be a lot easier. I feel like that would not.
I'm not thinking stabbing it down. I'm thinking like, when you hold it at the base and you can like slap it down.
Oh, I see.
I'm thinking like that because that gives
Two
you more
tits,
mobility.
2 tits. So I'm going like 3.
Oh, that's the move.
Slap them on the head on the 4th.
You'd be like,
You
hey,
could
hey,
do
babe,
the tits,
put your,
I guess.
You'd be like, hey, babe, put your tits on the table. I'm going to show you something real quick. And then you take out the knife.
And then it ends with me with a broken cock as I'm just stabbing it into the table. I'm going, fucking Christ.
Yeah, that'd be
Powerful.
dope.
Powerful. Anyway, Harris, you're Bulbasaur. Mr. Bulby.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we were. I posted. It was one of the first comics that now it feels like a long time ago, but it was one of the first comics that I posted with the intention of like inciting some anger, I guess, and it's just stupid. But I basically was just shitting on anybody who picks a grass type starter in Pokemon. Like that.
Yes.
That was the
I
premise.
saw this one.
Did you see this one? I think that Zach retweeted it. So it got like more attention than it would have at the time, because I think I posted it when I had like 2,000 followers or something. And it got a lot. Almost all of the comments were unanimous, just grass starter type people in the comments, just like, you have no idea what you're talking about. Bulbasaur is goated. And then and it's just like, I mean, You took the fucking bait, dude. Obviously, I. Like,
I mean, well, first off, that's the correct sentiment is the grass type Pokemon is the worst one.
it is the worst one. It
So
is.
then you have a bunch of fucking Spurgs that are just popping up who like Bulbasaur for some reason, or they cosplay as Bulbasaur, saying how you're wrong. Okay, sorry, continue.
No,
Dude,
no.
I'm a Pokemon autist, not to interject and step on both of you. I'm a huge Pokemon autist, and every argument for the Bulbasaur being goated with the sauce is the first gym leader in the game is Brock, and he's like rock type, which means Bulbasaur is strong against him. Newsflash, you're like 30 years old playing Pokemon. Unless you're literally retarded, you don't need to use like super effective attacks to beat someone. You literally have to be brain dead to lose against the first guy, dude.
It's
I
true.
hate that argument. It
It's
drives
true.
me insane.
I didn't know that was an argument. So they're saying because grass type is good against whatever fucking Brock is.
You can, in
that's-
theory, sweep him, yeah.
Yeah, Brock sucks. That's the whole joke of the TV show. Was
Dude.
he's such a fucking loser. He hangs out with a bunch of kids.
Exactly.
Literally, bro.
He
And
gets
he
no
can't-
pussy.
No pussy.
He
that's
tries.
the-
He does get close though, but this fucking 14, 13-year-old girl keeps fucking it up for him.
To
yeah.
me, he's like a less cool version of Justin Wang. He's kind of was just always there, like in the background, supporting everything, and then talking to all the e-girls and stuff. He's an
Yeah.
animal with that shit, bro. There's literally, I'll find like, I feel like a guy crawling through the desert looking for like a pool of water, and I finally find one, like an e-girl profile that has like one follower, and then I'll look and it's Wang. He's like, he will just always be there before you. It is mind blowing.
How is that
dude.
possible?
All right, I'm only gonna ask this. I'm friends with Wang, and you know, this might be an insulting question, but I'd like to hear what you guys' takes are.
Was he in Squid Games? I don't
No,
think so.
no, not that. Was he in Hiroshima? I don't believe so.
I don't believe so.
Does he get no pussy or a lot of pussy?
I think he gets a lot of pussy. I also think, this is a hot take, he could be offended by this, but based on some, I'm not going to say this. I like Wang. I don't know. He might
Okay.
be frightened. Well, there's nothing to be frightened of. I think he would smash a trans chick. I know a lot of men are adverse, but or verse.
I got a buddy of mine. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people will. Isn't that what you do? Isn't that like your whole gig now?
Excuse me, we're dating. Okay,
Oh,
I'm not just smashing
Dude,
her.
you just gotta. Somebody just tweeted at you that just said you're the goat chaser. That's like your title.
Well,
which you're-
chaser is technically a negative connotation. This is the thing. A lot of people, even Daft jokes with me, but being a chaser is like you only date trans chicks. This is the first time I've been with a snake lady, as I'll call them.
I've never heard
a
that.
neo woman, but
Medusa.
yeah, I still
Yeah.
love puss. Don't get me wrong. I just, I don't want to sound like Jim Norton, where I'm just like, hey, me. But dude, very pro hung woman. If you guys haven't tried it, I'd recommend highly.
Hung woman. That's what my buddy was telling me. He's like, I don't really give a shit. Puss.
Who's this Monkey
puss.
Jones?
yeah. Buzz,
No, not
Buzz.
Monkey.
Okay.
No, just some IRL person. I'll
Dude,
remain.
what's up with the? Give me the updates. Here's some juicy drama. Wait a minute. Were we done with the Bulbasaur? Did I step on it?
No. I had a separate point, but say your
Please,
point
please, your point. Please.
Yeah.
No, because it's kind of. I mean, it might be turned into a longer topic, but it made me think of it when I was talking about Zach. Of course, there's a little bit of nepotism on my part because when I joined Twitter,
First,
Zach,
I'm just gonna assume that's what YOLO Swag's name is Zach.
Oh yeah, it's
Bro, you retarded.
Did you
I've
really
told you
not
this.
know that?
I've told you this.
It's in my phone as YOLO Swag. So
Oh,
I
you're
forget.
such a cunt. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Zach. Sorry.
Yeah,
with
Zach.
a-
Sorry, yeah,
whatever.
YOLO Swag.
I see how it is.
YOLO Swag and I know each other IRL. Like we go back. So when I joined Twitter and I was posting my comics, Zach was like the first big retweet of mine, which is a little bit of nepotism, of
You
course. I had
didn't
a-
need me, bro. This is like the story where the dad gives his daughter magic shoes, but then after the dance recital, the dad says, "Daughter, they weren't magic shoes. You just had the power to dance on your own."
Well,
That's
how it
that's
is.
really deep. I like
that
Thank
that
you.
may
Thank you.
that may be so, but it certainly wouldn't have happened as quickly for me if Zach wasn't sharing my stuff as actively as he was, which was really nice in the
We
beginning.
shared
Hey, can I just
the famous Australian comedian we both dated.
bring
Yes,
it down
Rusty.
real quick?
What's up?
I mean, you only have 23,000 followers, so like, let's keep the size of your head.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you're
Get styled on.
Yeah,
Get styled
good.
on.
All right, you got me. Just starting out. That's 23,000 followers in 4 months. I'm just saying.
That's
So,
good.
Oh, there we go.
Actually, it's
back.
really good.
Clap back.
So anyway, what I was gonna ask both of you, because I've actually never asked Zach this either, is that
6 inches.
do you do you remember what was the first like big? I know Rusty, you're more on. You started. I don't know if you started on YouTube, but that's kind of your bread and butter. But do you remember the first like attention that you got from somebody that was bigger than you, that you maybe you feel like kind of like put you on or sort of like exposed you to a new audience, like when you first started?
Stone toss was my first thing.
Oh, that's interesting. It's like a Dark
I
Knight.
think
That's
he's
literally
kind of how
like-
I got big.
Dude, you're literally like the Dark Knight. Like that's like Ra's al
Wakanda
Ghul.
forever.
You had to
Yeah,
kill him.
dude, kind of. I was trained by the evil Nazi master, but that gave me an inner strength, an
Yeah.
inner peace, and a hatred of all Jewish people.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Not all of them.
Yeah, I like Harris. Harris, you're my
I
shield.
listen. I was not going to ask, but Harris, you are Jewish, correct?
Of course. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
There's
So
Bloodhound
why would
Rusty.
you say of course, and why would I have known that?
Because I look Jewish.
So
I mean,
how do you look Jewish? How do you tell if someone looks Jewish or not?
I have a Jufro and a big nose and like thick eyebrows.
Is your
and-
nose-
All right,
your
listen,
nose
I'm
isn't
not
that
saying any
big.
of this shit.
No,
Yeah,
I
you got
mean,
a
it's
normal
like,
sized nose.
dude. I mean, listen, I'm 27 years
Turn
old.
sideways.
It's a pretty big
That's
nose.
not a huge nose.
Listen, I'm comfortable with it at this point. I mean, it's like if it was
All the
like,
better to smell with, right?
Exactly. and you know what? It's like I'm 27 years old now. Like my entire life, people have known on site that I'm Jewish because I have a huge schnoz and I'm just like, I give off a Jewy vibe.
What? Wait, I'll tell you what it is, and I feel like you're half Jewish.
What? What's that?
I'm gonna say that because you have a unibrow connection.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like normally Jewish people's the bridge of their nose goes into the arc of their eyebrows. At least that's what
Okay.
I've seen.
You know, I have this thing that makes me look really Jewish.
He comes back with a
The
rice
yarmulke?
hat. No, he has the yarmulke.
I was gonna wear it for the podcast.
Holy
but I was like, I don't think it's really appropriate. I was like, let me just not
Dude,
do
this,
that
this,
right
this
now.
podcast is fucked.
Yeah, dude, yo.
Anyway, yeah. So why did we get on this topic?
So you were talking about, you asked me if early on if there was ever a big YouTuber, and the answer is no, for multiple reasons. One, I blew up really quickly and seemingly separated from the fucking mainstream what people were looking at for YouTubers.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't fucking know anyone on YouTube. I was just trying to make a hit video, and then I hit on something in 2011 that didn't even blow up until 2013. That was the Knife Game song. And so I went from like fucking 1,000 subscribers to 50,000 in the course of a week. So I was trying to make all like, the 5,000 special, the 10,000 special. I couldn't even make them because it blew up. So then I was at 50,000. That's probably around when I went to Germany, and then things blew up. So I didn't know anyone until about maybe 5 years ago. And then I started talking to people who were smaller channels like Monkey Jones or even Emperor Lemon at the time, like hanging out with these people because people were making good content or coming up, and I just got lucky is pretty much what I'm saying.
Well, I don't think it's luck. I mean, I think that your content speaks for itself. I think you're
Goated with the sauce.
Yeah, your content is super unique, and also like we were talking about earlier, you just have such a wide
Why doesn't anyone watch it then?
variety.
Let's be honest here. It sucks.
No,
Dude, I really do think what you touched on earlier is like, there's definitely retarded people running algorithm shit where they're like, yo, if Nicholas Cruz and other people are watching this, like, what if his videos are like propaganda? Or what if they like incite violence? Like, we should suppress it. Like, I'm sure something like that's going on.
And now I'm
bro.
building a fucking guillotine and inviting Nancy Pelosi over to my house.
Yeah.
Dude,
This
I
is
wish.
what they pushed me to. I could have just been doing Q&As.
Mhm.
Bullshit fucking streams where I'm like, playing The Last of Us or some bullshit.
Bro, you're too fresh though that if you did do something like that, you'd hate it. You're gonna
would hate
become this like you're gonna be the rebirth of Anthony Bourdain, except you won't date a woman pedophile. That's gonna be the main difference.
That's
But dude,
interesting.
your shit has that
Well,
vibe
what
to
about
me.
wait? Is there not going to be any other difference between me and Anthony Bourdain?
You're more
Or is-
handsome and well, he did have a good fashion sense, so I guess that's pretty much it.
All right.
That's a
Well,
fun
I see. I see.
Oh,
our
wait a minute,
outcome
wait a
is-
minute. No, you won't kill yourself. Wait a minute. I
that's,
totally forgot about the
I was
implication.
like, where
I
is
was
this
like,
going?
yeah.
Hey, do you know that Anthony Bourdain? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to interrupt.
No,
Anthony
go ahead,
Bourdain
dare you.
killed himself in a bathroom with a belt around his neck tied to the door handle.
Dude, that's how Robin Williams went.
Robin Williams was sitting upright in a chair in front of his computer with a belt around his neck tied to the closet door.
Is that true? I thought he was in the bathroom.
You know what? I'm not really sure what is true. I'm going to leave this up to the viewers because I feel like I've been espousing this misinformation for 5 years now and
I
just
know,
trying to say that they both died jacking off.
well, I know that David Carradine, it's public knowledge that
Yeah.
he died jacking off. That
100%.
was-
100% he got fucked and Taiwanese hooker or wherever the fuck he was just like dipped the fuck out of there.
For sure.
Does it
For
really
sure.
feel that good, dude? I've had chicks like really have me go ham. So there must be some sort of good feeling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm gonna, next time I'm single, never, hopefully, babe, ever again. But say I'm single again and I'm with a big hung woman, I might have him try it. I might have him choke me out. We'll see what's going on. I'll report back to you guys. We'll see if it's like
Yeah, I'm very
life-changing.
curious. I'd love to hear that. Rusty, when you were just talking about like when you kind of came up without any interaction with some like other big YouTubers at the time, did you ever attend like a VidCon thing? Did you ever go to one of those?
VidCon? No, this is so early on. VidCon was when did VidCon even start?
I have no idea.
2016 or some shit.
Weren't you
I'm gonna look
going
it up right now.
to the year COVID hit, or no? I'm crazy.
I went the year before, so
Oh, you
2019.
did? You have gone.
Yeah, I went 1 year. So VidCon started in 2000. Really, 2010?
It might have been small at
I-
that time. Like, it
Yeah,
may
I
have
never
not been
even
a big
heard of
thing.
fucking VidCon in 2010.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's like I didn't know anyone on the internet. I wouldn't have been invited anywhere. No one, like, I didn't know. I still don't know how to get sponsors. So it's like I'm still out of the game.
Mhm.
I'm in it 12 years. I don't fucking understand how YouTube is supposed to operate. How am I supposed to communicate with all these people? I just network with, just people like y'all and see where that brings me.
Yeah.
Good luck.
I don't
We're
mean
going
Jewish
nowhere
people
with that. No.
or Saudi Arabians, which I think this is a great connection between the two of you.
Yeah, no, I know that.
It's
Back when
excellent.
we went to college together, and back when we were like hanging out all the time, that was a source of a lot of jokes. Was us kind of ribbing each other about our.
And by jokes, we mean slurs. Lots of slurs.
Absolutely.
But it is weird now that it seems like a lot of the YouTubers that are still around were the ones that kind of like, I don't know, just like networked with other YouTubers. Like they kind of became this guild of like YouTubers that all knew each other and became friends and are still.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't think of one that didn't splinter though, because like the legendary one, the iDubbbz and Frank,
Filthy Frank and all
Filthy
those
Frank,
guys,
like
yeah.
that kind of blew apart.
Yeah, that's weird. Well, I mean, he still called into like Cold Ones, and he was on their show pretty recently. I mean, everyone's doing their own thing because now everyone's not 22 years old. They're all pushing 30, and so it's like, all right, well, they're figuring out their own kind of separate things. The tree branches. And early on, they're all still close together, but then it separates. So if that sprouts out new branches and those connect, then whatever. I mean, it doesn't really make sense to always collab. Like I still get a lot of people because I collab with Emperor Lemon a lot, and people will just be like, "Oh, what does this have to do with Emp Lemon or Mumkey Jones?" I'm like, nothing. I didn't start hanging out with them. I didn't start creating content with them. So, I mean, everyone's doing their own thing. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this.
No, I get what you're saying. I mean, it's like there was this nice little period where it seemed like oh my God, all of these YouTubers that I follow are like friends with each other. And now that kind of seems to have faded. Well, I say it's faded, but I think really I've just gotten older and those people have gotten older too. And it's just a different vibe now. Also, YouTube almost feels a little bit like
Okay, I think I know. All right,
what? Go
we
ahead.
got 9 minutes left before this chat ends. So here's the thing. Before it was effective and it was beneficial for everyone to use each other's platform and say, "Hey, I'll do this for you, you do this for me." It still is, but it's much more minimalized because everyone realizes, well, I can kind of do everything myself. So they don't look at you as like no one looks at me as an asset to have on their fucking thing. I'm not going to pull
I
any
do,
views.
baby. To me,
But that only-
it's prime time.
Like I guarantee this podcast is not going to get any more views than some fucking nobody like Vosh who you
I'm
had on
calling it
before.
now. In the comments, you guys can see 2 million views. We're
Yeah,
gonna get
2
2 million views.
They've
on
already
this
clicked
video.
off the video. That's the thing. They're done. Yeah, like this is over. Anything I say at this point will not be heard by anyone. And you can check your analytics and prove me wrong.
If you're still listening right now, type your favorite slur in the comments. Okay, I'm gonna do a test at the end. We'll
If
count
you
up.
ha-
We'll see the favorite
If
one.
you haven't already typed your favorite slur, now is the time to do
Now
that.
is the time.
Yeah.
Please,
Yes.
please throw that in there.
So the now it's kind of like it's a lot more of an every man for himself thing, because even though there still seems like there's this social ladder or like influencer ladder, it's still fun. It's always good to interact with other people and get new connects. Like I can have people, popular channels, cameo in my videos, but it doesn't make my videos get any more views. It just makes them kind of cooler.
Mhm.
But it doesn't actually boost my shit anymore. Like if I have that creepy voice in the first guillotine video was James Lee Animation. He's a popular,
His shit's cool.
yeah, he's really fucking great, and he gets mad views. You know, I did shit with Meat Canyon. It doesn't make me sell anymore. It doesn't get me any more views. It just makes the product better. But back in the day, I feel like there was less influencers, I suppose, or influencers. Fucking that's gay, but like YouTubers, there were less YouTubers in general, and so the competition was less. And so if you did collaborate with someone, then you're like, oh, who is this new person? Blah blah blah, and then it kind of world builds and gets more.
The lore.
I don't know. I'm not really sure if it's still practical as it used to be, or if it's still as effective. It's still a lot of fun though, because this is the best thing, is that you can actually talk to people whose content you like.
Mhm.
Like Harris, I guess I like your content. I just figured it out the other day. I was on Twitter today. I was like, who the fuck is Beetle Moses?
Did you see
But,
it because Zach retweeted it, or did it just show up in your shit?
I don't remember. I think you might have sent me.
Bro, probably shut up, bro. You've had like things get like 200K. Like you've had a lot of bangers.
Oh yeah, okay.
I've had a couple good ones recently, yeah. Or a
Dude,
couple
yeah,
ones-
fucking 30,000. I've never had 30,000 retweets.
Oh, really?
Dude, literally, dog. Literally, dog. He's a
That's good, though. I love
he's
this.
like baby genius. I feel like I'm
No,
hanging
no,
out
no.
with the boss baby.
How do you
so
think of all
fresh.
this shit?
How do I think of it? I
He
don't
gets
know,
high,
man.
dude. He gets
Yeah,
high.
I'm
and
a
just
little.
like,
No, I'm just a little autistic. It's like I think in like those backyard baseball games where you're like, oh, let me give this stat to this, and let me give this stat to this. It's like
No,
I just
I don't know what
no.
you're talking about.
Okay, well,
dude, I
don't know.
love that shit, bro. Pablo Sanchez, the little Hispanic kid,
Yeah,
who had,
exactly.
like, maxed
I know
stats on
what I
everything,
mean.
dude. Absolute baller.
Anyway, yeah, but listen, man, dude, Rusty, dude, the feeling is mutual about how the fuck do you think of this shit? Because when I'm scrolling through your like, I can't, not even scrolling. It's like I have to fucking go on different websites just to like absorb all of the different content that
And
you
most
put
of
out.
it's
You've
kicked
got
off of YouTube.
Well, maybe that too, but it's like, dude, you've got how 7 albums? Maybe I'm wrong. 7 albums?
I mean, realistically 4, but there's like singles.
Some other mixtapes in there.
Yeah,
something like that.
there's a lot of bullshit albums that are just a collection of like shitty songs that I never would have put out on an album, so they don't really count.
Which actually, I think that one has the White Girls Fuck Dogs song on it, right? White
Banger.
Women Fuck Dogs. That one
Banger.
has. There's one with you where you have bacon. You're eating bacon on your stomach. And
Yeah,
it has,
really stupid bad songs that I made.
There you go. Exactly, dude. That's that one should have gone platinum. I don't know why that album didn't like go way bigger.
Listen, I don't know. The family friendly news song, White Girls Fuck Dogs. I don't even remember what else is on there. A bunch of everyone that I hate is Hitler's. I forget what's all on there. Jump off the trampoline and land on your neck.
Yeah,
dude, your newest song. Not to sound too Deliverance, but I didn't realize you had such a pretty mouth.
Yeah,
bro.
such a
very
sonorous,
angelic,
very sonorous voice, dude.
I thought I was listening to some Oriental songbird giving me some sort of singing tune.
Well, I appreciate that.
That one bangs.
It's just I've been smoking some cigarettes and trying to figure out how to sing again.
That's great.
The Frank Sinatra method.
Yeah.
I was curious with your comics, with your graphic novels, do you recommend starting from issue 1, or is issue 1 the best issue, or do you think they keep getting better?
Storyline you have to start with issue 1 because they're all they go in order.
Okay.
Which is something that I want to try to write out. I think better writing is always that you can start from any issue and have its whole arc and captivate people, pull them in, and satisfy them within one issue. But that's not really. I don't know anything about writing. Like, so the first thing I ever really wrote novel or whatever like this was this comic book. So I'm figuring out as I go. But I would say anyone who's reading the collection should start with the first one because that presents the story, or else you're walking into. I mean, you could start with the second one. I guess it doesn't really matter. I forget where
Which one do you recommend that you'll send me for free first? The first.
I thought I'm sending you all 3 of them, and here's the thing: is you got to send me your address again. Because I was like, fuck, I gotta like go back through our text messages.
Dude, that's the worst, isn't it, bro? I always, even if it's like 3 messages up, I'm like, dude, just send me your address again. I'm not.
And I was like, I really
up.
could. I know this was 2 weeks ago or whatever, and you've only sent me 1 text, but I'm not looking. I did find your cards, by the way, for everyone on Patreon who heard that I lost them. I don't know where they are right now, but.
Did I send you the blue one? Again. Did I send you a copy of that one that's like hard so you can cut lines?
Yes.
When you're doing Adderall. Excellent.
Oh, that's dope.
See, I don't do Adderall anymore because like I can't get it. I went to the doctor to try to get prescribed Adderall, and they made me take a neurocognitive test, which is just like a bunch of clicking boxes and seeing if you can remember what's underneath.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking knocked it out of the park. And so then they're like, there's nothing wrong with you. And I was like, fuck. Like,
should have tried throwing it, dude.
I know. I don't know why I didn't, because like I didn't think it really mattered. I was like, never heard of this. I was prescribed it when I was younger, and I took a questionnaire, and it was like stupid questions like, do you ever procrastinate starting huge projects? Yes.
Of course.
Do you ever have a hard time studying something that you're not interested in? I'm like, yes. Oh, yeah, you got ADHD. Here you go. Here's some Adderall.
Bingo bongo. Dude, if I was in doctor school and like I was making fun of a doctor, say there was a doctor who's being a huge fag, I'd be like, yo, Johnson, why don't you subscribe yourself some pussy? I feel like that would that would be banger.
You write it down. Hey, Johnson, take that. I want you to bring it to the CVS.
Let's throw a little Family Guy on this bit, and then the camera pans down to the thing, and you can't read it because it's a doctor who wrote it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, right, it's a big scribble.
So much more funnier. So much.
I think we're about to get booted out of this thing.
Hey, Harris,
right now.
what's the most important thing that's going? Rusty, are those pickles?
Rap to me.
Well, yes, they are. So here's the thing. Would you ask? Because we were just off camera, and you asked me. We're all eating now and trying to refuel.
Mm-hmm. Let me chew into the microphone a little bit.
Yeah, pickles are really great for microphone bits, but you can get the bread and butter. What's the one with the fucking bird on it? Vlasic.
Vlasic.
Yeah, Vlasic.
Fuck Vlasic.
Yeah.
Here's the classic. This is Clausen.
Yep.
Clausen pickles are never heated.
Always chilled.
They're always chilled. Always chilled. So you know what I'm talking about. You probably couldn't even read that.
For sure.
Yeah. Clausen, always chilled, never heated. If your pickles are heated, if they're not chill 100% of the time, don't eat them. They're bullshit. They're probably bad for you. Clausen's got... Oh, Jesus.
That doesn't sound good.
We were about to get a sponsorship.
How much sodium? Yeah, how much sodium?
Jesus.
Well, I mean, it looks like 12%, and they're considering one spear.
Oh, the spears are quite
Jesus.
small.
So this is a quarter of a pickle, because I normally eat the entire pickle. So I'm eating half my daily recommended sodium, and I eat about 100 of these a day.
King.
Yeah.
King. Dude, I've been on a, I don't know why, bro. I don't know if it's because I'm a filthy Italian fuck, but I eat literally my body weight in olives. This is probably why I'm 220, my
fucking
most
love
heaviest
olives.
weight. But yeah,
Green
dude,
olives?
I love green olives and then Kalamata.
You
They're
get them
my
with the
favorite.
pimento in it?
Okay, Reddit alert, first of all. What am I, a 3-year-old baby? I like the one with the pits. That's like having bone and wings.
Yeah.
Okay. I had no idea. Honestly, like I know the green olives need to have the pimento in it for me to enjoy it, because then it makes me think like a martini, and I'm drinking a bunch of martinis really only to eat the olives.
Yeah.
And I get fucking wasted for no reason.
This is my autism, and this is why I think I'm vehemently, I don't know if I pronounced that word correctly, vehemently, Harris, what's the word?
Vehemently.
Yeah.
Vehemently. This is why I vehemently don't like pimento olives, because it's like ever since I was a kid, it's like, these look so fucking cool, dude. There's a olive with this like orange thing, like, and then I tried it, the pimento has like no taste to me. It's like,
No.
what the fuck is this?
It's
like-
mild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking, you eat marzipan the first time, and you expect it to taste like the koala bear it's shaped as, but it just tastes like shit. I fucking hate that.
Yeah.
These are one
you
of the conversations that I've in the past I would love to continue talking about, but I realize like the audience will be so fucking bored.
No, dude, they
cares?
love pickle
if-
discourse. In the tweets below, type N if you want to hear more about pickles.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we're
And
about to
then
watch
I
Rusty
am-
eat a short rib.
Oh, let's go,
Oh,
baby.
okay.
Let's get some ASMR in there too. Oh yeah, it was a gem.
Oh, that one's done.
It's a good one.
I love being white.
Dude, do you rail them? Like, I literally like eat the bone marrow. That's
looks
to me the best
fire.
part.
Listen, I do eat bone marrow, but the bone marrow on this is talking about these short ribs. I'd have to be breaking the fucking bone with my teeth.
Well, with those, because they're so small, if you put a little
Pretty
Vaseline on them and slide them into your anus, you can actually, they dissolve.
You can absorb it.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Yeah, those look soft enough to me. Are you able to bite through that or no?
No,
Damn.
I'm cracking my teeth.
Reddit alert.
I think
Small
I-
jaw,
I
no
sense
Chad
a-
jaw strength.
I sense a new video series coming where you're training your teeth to crack a short rib open. That'd be kind of interesting.
Yeah, I want to do one where I'm staring at the sun, because like what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah.
Just like
I,
Trump, bro. That shit
you know,
was
we-
so funny.
We were just talking about sodium and calories and all this shit. You know, it's like I wasn't gonna bring it up earlier because it's like, you know, I don't know if it's a
You wanted to bring up sodium and calories earlier.
no. I had also watched your video that you posted like a year ago where you did 30 days of sobriety.
Uh-huh.
Right? I went through that one. That was actually after Zach. I don't know why it was the first thing that showed up in my feed, but Zach told me this morning. He was like, "Yo, Rusty hit me up, and he's gonna be on the podcast." I was like, "Oh, fire! Let me like do some, let me like watch some of his shit to ask him about." And that was the first thing that showed up, so I ended up watching that one. And in one of the parts of the video, at the very beginning, you're like, yeah, I'm consuming such and such amount of calories a day because of how much I'm drinking or whatever. So I'm assuming I'm going to lose this many pounds. Let me check what my weight is. And you hop on the scale. This is at the very beginning. And you're like 138. And I was like, dude, fuck off. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. That's
For me,
like
dude,
less than
I'm-
what I weigh.
Are you actually 138?
No, right now I'm between 133 and 136.
There is
but you don't-
no fucking
Bro,
way, dude.
you
Are
don't
you 1
fucking
inch
know.
tall?
No, I'm all right. Here's another thing that keeps passing around the internet. I think it was a
5'4".
joke I actually made. Yeah, I forget what it was. I think I made that joke, and then one of these autists that we were talking about earlier, actually like who likes to update the wiki, YouTube wiki or whatever, put that in. So now Google just says I'm 5'4". I'm not that much taller. I'm 5'7.5". I'm 5'7".
Oh,
I think we're all the same pretty much height.
Dude, none of us are tall. We're all just like small dudes.
Yeah, it's cringe, but I'm not 5'4". I'm just saying, if for everyone out there, it doesn't matter. It's just that the internet's lying to you. But I'm very small framed.
Yeah.
Dude, you have the perfect frame. I feel like how
built like
they
a
have those
fucking woman.
Dude, exactly. You know how they have those fucking asshole army people who like look for people who are gonna kill themselves or do drugs, and they're like, "Hey, you know what? You should join the army." They should make guys that go around looking for people that like you, that are like, "Hey, estrogen and estradiol. You should start taking these pills and change your name to Rustina." By the way, if you do ever start taking estrogen, give me a ring, baby.
Wait.
You're just the size I like.
So you're saying that there needs to be recruiters that find transitionable men who they're like, bro, you're never gonna be a fucking pimp. You're never gonna fucking make men want to be you. All right, give up. Just be a woman.
Exactly. Wait a minute. We're just talking about Discord moderators.
You spend so much fucking time on 4chan complaining about how women have it better than you. Just become one, you dumb fuck.
Exactly.
It's that easy.
Dude, I talked to a guy though.
Toys? Oh yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, dude, just because it's on the same topic. I talked to a guy though recently who like we're making that joke right now, but he was like, yeah, and he was like a pretty manly dude, but he was like, yeah, dude, like when I was like 17, 18, these people on Discord were like begging me to take estrogen and telling me I should transition. Like they tried to, and I was just like, what the fuck?
What? That's a weird
that's
story.
like a meme though, that like there's like a bunch of like trans witches going around like, little boy, you should start taking estradiol. It would be very good.
This is really actually gonna fuck with me because
I don't think you should take estrogen.
No, I'm slowly becoming a schizophrenic. I think I'm self-inducing it.
I could tell by the shirt.
Yeah, well, no, yeah. I mean, in the shirts was a joke, but it's like sometimes like
it's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Self-fulfilling prophecy. But I've been reading a lot about MK Ultra, and it's like, dude, they do this shit. They have and still do. Well, not still do, but they have done shit like this, and it kind of left off with a cliffhanger. Hey, Jolly West, one of the guys, like one of the greatest psychiatrists up for MK Ultra, said, yes, we are capable of implanting fake memories in people's minds and having them delete the truth and remember our falsities. And then everyone said, what the fuck is MK Ultra? And they said, burn all the documents.
Yeah, hide it.
They burned everything. And then that was it. Hey, no more MK Ultra. Don't worry about it. That was in the fucking 60s.
Dude,
Imagine
I think that
what they have now.
I think
all
that
this
shit's all true, bro. By the way, give me
ATF
1 second. I have to check something real quick.
All right, well, I'm just going to fucking wait.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Rusty,
I say?
if you kill Harris, you'll get more views on YouTube.
Oh.
Harris,
yeah, I think they still do subliminal messaging stuff like that. It's crazy.
Who said that? Did you guys hear that? That was weird.
You ever feel like
that is fucked though.
You ever feel like a lone wolf?
Yeah.
Like it's you versus the world sometimes.
You should watch the Knifes video song. I feel like that's a perfect move setter.
Have you heard about the Lone Wolf gun shop in Texas?
No, what is it, like a popular one?
Well, no, it's a normal gun shop that the ATF came through, and they told the owner to sell guns to everyone, whether they had legal ability to buy them or not, so that they could track them down. They could track down cartels and fucking spree shooters and shit like that. He sold about 2,000 guns. The ATF, it was a fucking failed project, so he just sold a bunch of guns to illegal purchasers.
No way.
I'm telling you, man, Uvalde, they sold guns to this fucking kid because they know that you understand, like they know the fucking FBI had already been in the know about fucking Nicholas Cruz. They were already in the know about the Uvalde shooter. They already know that these people are fucking cringe lords who are talking about killing people. They know who I am. They know who you are. And they're looking, but why did they allow it to happen? They've always allowed it to happen. The CIA allows it to happen. They're not even supposed to be operating domestically, so the FBI does it.
You think they just have some sort of quota thing?
Yeah, no, it's I'm trying to figure out what it is. COINTELPRO was an older thing that was like, counter intelligence program. And so you put people in the Black Panthers. You would frame them for murders that they didn't do because the Black Panthers were a threat to the government because they were threatening to overthrow it. Hippies were threatening to overthrow it. Charles Manson was a CIA fucking project, at least known to them. I don't know what it is now. I'm sure it's Antifa. I'm sure it's the Proud Boys. I'm sure it's all the things that I'm about to name that are definitely gonna.
It's SJWs.
It's SJWs.
It's all
bro.
SJWs.
And here's the thing, and it's always so easy to push it into the box of this is just cringe. This is some Reddit shit. I mean, even saying it's SJWs, like I get it. Like it is. I just discovered MK Ultra. But it's like, no, actually discovered MK Ultra, that shit's fucked. And what they did to throughout the 90s is fucked. The ATF is so fucked. They've murdered children. They've murdered families. They paid out $2 million to
that Waco shit.
That and Ruby Ridge.
Ruby Ridge, yes.
And then people want to fucking try to. So Ruby Ridge was a guy who was living up on a mountain. And like I know people are gonna be pissed that I don't know this. I don't remember what state it was, but he just picked like a peak in like fucking Appalachia or somewhere, and there was a lot of white nationalist-esque people potentially in the area that the government was investigating, and they picked Randy Weaver to be the guy that they were going to try to get in to infiltrate these supposedly militia groups which I do believe that there are militia groups all over the world, white nationalists, black nationalists, or whatever that could be a potential threat to the government. So they got an arrest warrant on this guy, Randy Weaver, because they sent in agents to try to trick him to pretend to be someone. Asians.
No, not yet.
Yeah, there's no Asians in Arkansas, and this might be in Arkansas or Missouri. They got him to saw a shotgun off, and making a sawed-off shotgun is a federal crime.
But it increases your strength and
it changes the nature of the weapon.
Combat. Yeah.
So they got him. We got you, motherfucker. We got you, Randy Weaver. You fucking asshole. Now you have to be a part of our team, and you have to infiltrate this white nationalist organization and be an insider. And this guy wasn't even like a part of these groups. He was just a fucking like some weirdo who just wanted to live on a mountain with his family and probably raise them to be Mormons or some shit. I don't know what his deal was. So he lives on Ruby Ridge, this mountain that wasn't even mapped out because it's in the middle of fucking nowhere. And they sent him a court order because he committed a felony because he sawed off a shotgun. He's like, fuck that. Fuck the federal government. Fuck all this bullshit. I'm not going. It's me, my wife, my son, my dog, my brother, my newborn baby. We're just going to live up here. We don't want to deal with any of this shit. We're not getting pulled into the ATF's bullshit. Well, the ATF starts sending people up this hill to attack him, and they're dressed as plainclothes. So they're not like even announcing themselves as anyone important. They're announcing themselves as we're some fucking bunch of weirdos who are coming up and shooting at your house. So he starts shooting back. His son shoots back, 14 years old. I think I'm wrong on that. Shot and killed. Dog shot and killed. They shoot through the house. They kill his wife. They kill his baby. I think they kill his brother. He might have been the only one left, Randy Weaver. And this is the ATF. They killed his entire fucking family because he sawed off a shotgun one time for a fake agent. They set him up. He got $2 million settlement because that was incorrect doing. He should have got fucking $200 million. Yeah. Good Lord.
Dude, the baby, a lot of people don't know this.
Yeah, good.
The baby was Albert Einstein.
No.
And that baby could have been the one to, what did Albert Einstein, to make public
What the
general
fuck? Why
relativity
do we worship
too.
this fucking Italian? He might actually be German,
He's
but
German.
this fucking guy who can't even keep his hair together. What did you E=MC²? When the
Wear
fuck
a
do I
hat,
use that?
asshole.
Yeah, for
put
real,
a
dog.
Fucking hat on. This is
Fuck
actually
out,
true.
dude. Albert Einstein was a piece of shit retard, bro.
He actually did marry his first cousin. That's not
something a genius does.
That's real.
They didn't
That
know.
did
They didn't
happen.
know. Oh, all of time just kind of sits still. Oh, it's weird. It's all about motion. Anyways, I'm gonna marry my cousin.
Yeah, this doesn't matter because it's all relative. You know,
Remember
No,
we talked about backyard baseball stats? It's like, oh my god, super space genius married your cousin.
Yeah.
Like, it's like,
it has to be balanced. You kind of gotta balance it out. Dude,
That's a
I didn't know
crazy
you.
story.
Yeah, you
That's a
should
crazy story
start one
about-
of those like crime videos where they do like, sorry, 1 second, my hot girlfriend's texting me.
Ew.
Okay, excellent. You should do one of those like crime things where you like investigate that type of stuff. I feel like it'd be interesting.
I mean, I really want to. The only thing is that not only is that going to get me further on a list, but also most of it's been fucking knocked out of the box. Like it's already been done. Like Netflix has been on this for 5 years. Like, oh,
Yeah, but their shit's Reddit,
Ted
bro.
Kaczynski. Their shit is Reddit, and they get shit wrong.
You're so unique. Like you bring a little spice, bro. It's like, dude, Reddit.
I'd be fucking shit up.
Netflix is like a regular chick. You're like a chick with a penis, okay? It's literally like
This-
deluxe.
What is
It's
This
way
forcefulness,
better.
this forcefulness to which is where we started. I don't know how the fuck I got on Randy Weaver because I'm pretty sure it started with you trying to force me into taking hormone
Estrogen.
therapy.
I wasn't forcing you. I was merely suggesting. Okay. By the
Or
way,
else-
I've
or
shipped
else-
estrogen to your house.
Is that what that was?
Yes.
See, I thought it was just normal tap water that happened to have a lot of pills dissolved in it.
Nah. And Gamer Girl
Unmistakable.
ass water.
Do Rusty, have you considered doing like what's the word?
I'm not
like,
anal pornography. I'm
no, not that. But just like on the ground, like journalism, like investigating some fucked up shit that maybe other people are too afraid to.
Yeah, I feel like you could crush that, dude.
Because that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting right now. You're looking for the next big thing that you want to do, which, first of all, the guillotine, I think, fits the bill anyway. But if you were looking for another thing, I mean...
Here's
know,
why that
man.
wouldn't work. Is because for that era of investigative journalism is dead and gone. That was the 90s. That was before everyone and their fucking autistic brother were all YouTubers and TikTokers and all just like trying to get some sort of scoop or faking something or whatever. And so, I mean, all right, so someone I think is really good at this is like Brendan Buckingham, if you're familiar with him. I just met him recently.
Yeah, he's cool. He's cool. He kind of just started blowing up because of the Sam stuff, right?
Yeah, and I just met him, but like I was watching his videos, and it's like he goes to the hood and he freestyles sus raps. So he's talking about like, you know, cranking dudes off, and my hands are full of loads, and it's in front of like in dangerous neighborhoods, and so they're going like, bro, get the fuck out of here! Like, yo, what the fuck, yo. My hands, they hold cocks full of loads. It goes in my mouth. They explode. Like shit like that. But so if I was to actually be a journalist to be able to even interview people, like, I mean, I'm down. I'd definitely be down to put myself in any situation. I would hate to platform a white nationalist or, you know, anyone like that.
He's saying
But-
he won't work with you, Harris.
Yeah, if I could make a quick buck out of it, and I know you know about this, Harris.
Hey.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Well,
Did you
I
lose
mean,
your
What's your train of thought? What
Yeah,
happened?
it's like,
Did
what's
you
going on?
expend your entire like mental capacity
He's
on
thinking
that
about
anti-Semitic
sitting on that
joke?
pickle. Oh, yeah. Dude, that takes energy. Dude,
No,
I'm going
no.
to give you $1 million idea real quick just because I've been thinking about it. I would pay buku bucks for you. And you know what? You two both live in Florida, so I'm the asshole. I'm going to have to fly to Florida. But you would do so well doing, like, if you went to, like, haunted places or, like, shit about,
that's
like...
so fucking gay.
Dude, that's the thing. Is the way it's done, it is gay.
Great.
Okay,
But you could actually
Sam
do
Hyde
it
already
fresh.
Did it. Sam
Did
Hyde
he?
already, yeah, he already did the whole haunting spoof.
But no, I'm not saying spoof, bro. I'm talking about like legit places that are fucked up and creepy, and like you camp there overnight. Me and Harris will be your interns, okay? I'll slip you estrogen pills. While
Yeah,
you're
bro.
sleeping.
Some of your old videos, you kind of dress like those ghost hunter guys. You'd fit the bill
Like a
perfect.
He's a frag.
I feel like you could crush something like that, but yeah, don't.
Well, I would because like there was an idea with when I was a 12-year-old fucking spurg who didn't have any friends and would watch Yu Yu Hakusho, which is Japanese for ghost hunter, I believe, or no, paranormal investigator. I forget. Fuck, people are gonna be mad about me for that.
No one's gonna be mad. We don't have any Japanese listeners yet.
We better fucking not.
Hiroshima too.
Yeah.
I wanted to do like, I was like, all right, paranormal investigator sounds dope. It sounded cooler when I was 12, and I was like, yeah, I can fucking meters and ghosts. But then later, I remember it's like an actual paranormal investigator would just collect cash from people who want to pay them to figure out what's causing the actual issue. And oftentimes it's like, oh, well, there's construction going on the building next to you. Or you have a gas leak, and a gas leak causes hallucinations and chills down your spine, shit like that. So you're actually figuring out why people are like fucking losing their mind or hallucinating in their house. I thought that would be really cool if that, but then I realized most people just lie and they just think that they're hearing fucking ghosts talking to them.
That is cool though, and this is what I was trying to say earlier, is like every other thing, even something that should be cool like river monsters, it's hyped up like, dude, I'm about to find a 20-foot penis.
I hated
monster.
fucking river monsters because you can actually catch a 500-pound catfish. They exist.
Yeah,
that's a river monster.
Some river in Thailand, they like eat people's babies and shit, and like dogs.
Yeah,
they're huge.
Alligators do that here.
But that shit's so cringe because like when they do that in the ghost hunter people, it's like, we're gonna find something crazy, and then it's all like fake, or like they find like a guppy or something. But like if you went in there and like Bill Maher it, where you're like a huge prick and actually like figure out what the fuck is going on, or like nothing happens, like, dude, that's gold. That's plenty of time.
Yeah. Here's the problem is what Harris, you brought up the question earlier, is like switching around from all different topics. Do I do the comic, music, videos, whatever? If I did that, I couldn't come out with an episode every week, which is what they would want. And that's why they come out with fucking bullshit, is because they just fake it, and they have fucking faggy producers who are all liars. All producers for TV shows are sociopaths. They do not care about the people that they're filming. They want them to get in the most fucked up situations so that they can get, oh, this is gonna look so great.
Of course.
It's like, bro, you just destroyed a city. There was actually a TV show on CMT called Gainesville, and it took place in Gainesville, the city I'm in, and it was like it was like the Jersey Shore of Gainesville. That it was, they were trying to kick it off, and I hung out with some of the like the director of photography and who was my roommate at the time. But then like some of the cast members would come over and they're like, everyone hates me. Everyone fucking hates me in town, because we live in, this is a mostly hipster town, at least the area. And they're like, we don't want this fucking Gainesville like douchey vibe kicking off. And this guy's like, I have no friends because of this fucking show, but I signed on to this contract, and it's all fucking fake too. I'm watching a cockroach crawling up my wall right now.
How big?
It's these outside cockroaches. It's small. It's maybe like 3/4 of an inch. Not my cock, the cockroach. And
throw him a short rib.
Yeah, give him a little treat.
Just like,
so I remember we went to a National History Museum, and this chick I wanted to fuck so badly. There was like, the tour guide was like, does anyone want to hold these giant? No, actually, chick with the puss. Chick with the puss. But this tour guide was like, does anyone want to hold these giant cockroaches? And it was the largest ever. And in my head, I was like, dude, if you hold this fucking cockroach in front of this chick, she will blow your cock off. She'll be so turned on. And like, I did it, and I was freaking out. And then I like look over, and the chick was like clearly disgusted, and I was just fuck,
Madagascar cockroach.
Fuck. Yeah, absolute baboon.
That's like a Louis. Like a Louis TV show bit.
I'm a lot like Louis, and then I force women to watch me masturbate.
Yo,
that's
Rusty,
kind of my thing.
Actually, This kind of made me think of this because we were talking to somebody else about this. Do you get recognized in public ever? Like, has that happened to you recently?
Yeah, it does. And I think I'm on my.
Is he
my
coming
last,
for you?
Where's the cockroach?
Yeah, you're freaking me out, dude. You're like,
It's sorry. It's these dumb cockroaches. They live underground. They live under foliage, and I have a bunch. Of
are you talking
foliage
about
in
Filipinos? Is there a Filipino crawling on your wall?
No, I'm not. Listen, you're not gonna goat me into fucking saying a bunch of racist shit like you did last time.
You must say the N-word tactically, like Vosh.
Oh,
Say
God.
it.
Well,
Say
if we're all talking about the quote, yeah, no, I realize this is how I know I'm on my last stand. Like I'm getting my, I'm getting hyped up and feeling like a new sense of confidence sometimes because more often than ever, I'm going out to like the bars or wherever and getting recognized. But this time that I'm getting recognized, it's all by people who are like 22 years old. And before it was like fucking, when the knife game blew up, it was like fucking, like 13, 12-year-old kids, which I didn't really care for. I'm not a pedophile. But now it's like a bunch of like 23-year-old people who used to be edgelords when they were 22. And they're going like, bro, holy shit, I love your content. Because now they're old enough to go to the same bars as I am. And the city I live in is a college town. So they flood in, they flood out.
You must be swimming in puss.
You would think, I mean, I have a girlfriend. So it's like,
Oh, do you?
so I swim
You've
in
been
it.
dating for like a year, right?
Yeah.
Or
a
it's
few
been longer.
years.
Yeah,
A little longer.
Hung or no?
Not, unhung.
Unhung.
Yeah, like the
Reddit
helmet
alert.
song.
Dating women with puss and not penis is very Reddit. I'm sorry.
What was that song that was on Garage or Guitar Hero? Unhung?
Hung woman? Hung babe.
Hung babe.
No, this is an inside.
Dude, this happens every time. We've done 3 segments of 40 minutes, and I literally feel like we just started.
I mean,
Seriously.
hey, listen, I can keep going because I don't really.
We'll do one last one.
we'll
Listen,
do one
Rusty,
more.
just as goodwill, I swear to God, this will be released tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm dropping it fucking
Hell yeah.
tomorrow.
So let me say this before this 7 minutes is up because there's this little fucking timer that's up here
know.
saying how much time we have left. The first, I still don't understand why the second. I think I ended the second conversation that we had by saying I thought that you were fucking with me. And now
I think you're
that
fucking with me sometimes,
No,
too.
you're fucking with me. This is the third time that we've talked on the air for about 7 hours, and none of it's been released publicly. And it's like, you're
I get it.
fucking
Like,
with me.
dude,
What
yeah,
did
I'm
I
just
say
going to
wrong?
keep asking to interview you and just never fucking release the footage, dude.
And I'm a fucking stupid egomaniac, so I'm like, oh yeah, I'll do anything. I love your tweets. Why don't you retweet me more?
Every time we talk, I'm always like, all right, Rusty's fresh as hell. We vibe extremely well. And then as soon as we go back to texting or DMing, everything goes haywire for me.
I call
Like
you
when I
the
was
N-word?
texting you last night. Yeah, dude, last night I was like, yo, you mind if my buddy comes on? And you were like, no. And I'll be sure to tell him. And
Oh
then,
shit, I forgot about that.
yeah, and then
Well,
I was
listen,
just
I
like,
started-
I actually thought I was bugging you. I was like, oh no, I've pissed Rusty off. I was like, I've obliterated this friendship.
Oh god.
You know what we're talking about, like the Ben Shapiro,
Hold up
like
your
how the
card. Can you pull one of those cards out more? I can only see
yeah.
the last 4 numbers.
I keep doing this.
Yeah.
I was saying how like the Hebrews didn't understand, like in the Ben Shapiro tweet, that I was joking.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Harris, I understand that they are very humorous people who understand humor probably better than most.
It's dude. Harris has reported both of us to the IDF. It's over.
You know, one thing that I'll let you in on something about being Jewish is that we hate other Jewish people. So you don't have to like sugarcoat anything.
No, I
for me.
knew that. Like, what was that guy's name?
George Soros,
George Soros. Yeah.
who literally collected
Who's that?
shit. He was this
Oh.
Jewish guy who the Nazis were like, "You're a young boy. We will take you and train you." And he like
Sure.
went around taking jewelry from other Jewish people. And he did like a
Yeah.
CNN interview, and they're like, "Do you feel bad that you had to do that?" And he's like, "No." It was, if I didn't do it, someone else would have. It is
There-
not a big deal.
This is like
Hanukkah
a,
Shalom.
this is a really short tangent because I want to hear what you're going to say, Rusty. But just like I just watched some documentary that's about I think it's like Afghanistan or some Islamic country, but it's like
Push the mic slightly closer to you because
it's a little
yeah.
quiet.
it was just slightly right there.
I watched some documentary that I think it's like there's two Jewish people that are the last people living in Afghanistan. And it's like they're occupying a synagogue that's like the only synagogue in the entire country. They're under attack from bombs constantly. But the bottom line is that these two old Jewish dudes, they hate each other. Like they live on opposite sides of the synagogue and they just want the other one to die.
I know that they look like the two guys who criticize all the Muppets.
And the Muppets?
Yeah, dude, yeah.
Exactly.
Dude, that's not...
He's a Mashugama. He doesn't even like his bagels with the right.
Exactly.
Him. You can never trust a Jew that looks like him.
But you were talking about Ben Shapiro before I cut you off.
No.
Let's go back to his sister.
Better.
Talk about his sister. Yeah.
So she's got
breasts.
a kid now, and it's like, shut the fuck up. It is funny though. It's like because she'll post all this shit. Like she doesn't know that she doesn't know what her status on the internet is. And she's talking about breastfeeding her kid on Twitter and expecting to have like I'm classical Abby. No, motherfucker, you're breastfeeding your kid.
Your tits.
Enough for all of us. Bring enough for the fucking class, and that
seriously.
You do have enough. You do have enough. It's about 500 million people who are all sitting here watching. Not all of them are gonna like the tweet, but share some. Fuck that baby. It's gonna grow up fat. It's gonna be gigantic.
He's gonna be huge. He's gonna be large and in charge.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
What is it with women? There's so many women like Abby who it's like literal fertility goddess, Jewish fertility goddess. I'm in love, and then it's like you see their husband, and it's like, why did
what
you
does he
pick
look like?
this
I don't.
guy? Dude,
Do I want to see this?
Absolute
really?
Like I was expecting
hold on,
like a
hold on.
buff guy or like a cool guy, but he literally looks like a twink.
Because you're thinking like a fucking human. The way you should be thinking is like a fish or a bird.
Me want
Fish.
fuck.
You think? Look at the hairy angler. Look at the male angler versus the female angler. The female angler is robust. It's giant. It's like this big. The male angler is like a little tiny minnow that kind of just.
You're saying she's like
nibbles on.
absorbing him for nutrients.
He puts his stamen into her womb or whatever, and it's probably curled and it uncurls to.
Dude, I get that because a lot of people want to say like, oh, trans women, you can't get milk from them. They have this like thing that comes out that you can it squirts milk sometimes, and it's
Is
just
it a
like
stamen?
It's like a stamen, yes, but I've been nursed many times, by that, and it's
okay.
I'm sure a baby would fathom just as well. I don't know if I used fathom correctly. Also, that was a little child.
No, but
that was Harris's.
fun.
I'm editing it so Harris said that.
You're gonna make my
That's
mouth
not my
moving
joke.
like one of those jib jab videos. Yeah,
Exactly, dude.
That's
All right, a
I know
minute,
that's
30
never gonna
seconds.
happen.
I got to think of
Okay.
a bit to end this. Oh, by the way, I haven't played you the new rap song, but it opens with the Rusty Cage bar. Oh, Harris is in the rap song, too.
that's also true.
You're the last of the party. Yeah, there's a
This
Rusty
is it.
Cage bar.
This is the end of the show. We have a minute.
No, you chimp.
No, we're gonna do
there's
another.
yeah, so
We're
we're
gonna do
coming back.
another.
We're coming back.
Racist thing to call me a chimp.
Why?
but-
Because you look Japanese. Come on, monkey
Come on.
brain. Monkey
Get
brain.
real.
Are you
What,
gonna
then what's
fucking?
wrong with being
Can you
sneaky?
fess up? All right, we have a minute left. Will you fess up and finally tell us what race you are? You ambiguous fuck. What's going on?
First off, there's nothing ambiguous. I'm 100% fucking
You're hiding
Scotch
something.
Irish.
You're Chinese.
I'm not Chinese.
You're fucking Chinese.
All black women think I'm Chinese for some reason. I realized I have to say all this again because he didn't release the first two issues.
Blow me, Rusty. Fuck you, dude. They're good.
Yeah.
Those are going to be great little treats when we're both banging hung women in Barbosa. All three of us. We're going to look
It's
back.
not happening.
Yes.
I'm not going to work for
The Rusty Sance is happening,
Listen,
bro.
listen.
You're not gonna
All right,
do
let
it.
me tell you something that's really, really important to me.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Tell what is the
Okay.
most important.
All right,
thing?
so I mean, because we're kind of talking about a lot of existential stuff. So this is something that's actually helped me out because I was trying to get Adderall and I got put on antidepressants, right?
the people need to see Rusty Cage's gun.
That's how you know it's empty. I've already look, no magazine, no nothing.
Oh man.
That's what I call my PC, my personal carry. What sucks in Florida is that you can't bring a handgun to an elementary school, a courthouse, or a bar. And these are the three only
The only
places that
places.
these are the only places I go when I leave my house. So it's like, what we need to change the laws, or I don't know, do something. Either way, this is improper. I know a lot of people are gonna be mad at this.
You know, that's a great. If you ever do the stand-up comedy thing, that's a great opening bit right there. The
Pull a handgun out.
No, the courthouse elementary school. Fucking what was the third thing?
A bar.
bar, I think.
Oh, a bar. That's so good.
Why not a bar? You can't go to a bar and brandish a weapon.
Yeah,
What the fuck is the point of a gun?
Dude, go to Pennsylvania. Every time my cousins and his friends get drunk,
You
we
keep
go to this shitty bar. They whip guns out every time.
And no one cares?
The
Where's
people
he,
who have the
Harrisburg?
guns pointed at them. No, it's literally right next to like the place where they do the office. It's called Falls. It's excellent. I'm gonna move there one day and go crazy. But
Stantonburg or what the fuck is that called?
Scranton. That's the
Scranton.
office one. Yeah,
I believe. No, I don't want to dox someone. I don't know if this is open.
Dox
Someone.
Who are we doxing?
Somebody lives there that you know. Well, that's all right.
Dox
You know,
them.
I just went on kind of like a family trip with my girlfriend's family, and they.
Bro, who cares? I'm sorry. I'm just fucking with that. I'm drinking
No,
now.
you're
Now I'm
right,
having
yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Let's do like 6 more hours.
Yeah, I guess I could have left that part out, but I just shot a bunch of guns for the first time that I had never shot before. I don't have that much experience shooting.
For the
but
first time shooting guns, or the first time shooting these specific guns?
No, I had shot a shotgun before, but I had never shot. They brought out an AR. They had a couple pump action shotguns. They had this very old timey hunting rifle that had like a lever that you pulled.
Oh yeah, like
I don't know what you would call it. It's not a musket, but it was like very old looking. And then somebody also brought one of the guys, like one of her cousins, brought it was like a hand-me-down from his dad, this gun that was very 007-y looking. Like,
was it the golden gun?
It was like the golden gun, but it wasn't gold, of course, but it was like. It had a weird shape to it and a lot of kick. Like it was an old gun, but
true.
But I shot a ton of stuff that time, which was really fun. We were out on this like farm area and just shooting at.
You know what's great about shooting at farms is like everyone's like, oh, look at all this land, we can just shoot. Meanwhile, there's a farm that's perpendicular, and all their cows are being shot, and like
getting destroyed.
Their kids their heads are blowing up inside their rooms.
Yeah,
so they're like milking the cows or whatever.
We were shooting at this kind of like wooded area, and the guy who owned that area had to like kind of traverse into there and make sure that there weren't any cows that were just hanging out there, because I think you shoot them and it's like $5,000 a cow if you kill them.
Dude, there's no way it's not true, but there's always those stories that like there's big Wall Street dudes who pay like a bunch of money to go to Africa and actually like shoot black people.
Yeah, well, so
like
the guy Jameson, the guy who created Jameson whiskey, in his diaries, he went to Africa and he tied a 14-year-old African American, or this is how fucking.
I think just African. I think just African.
African American.
She was. I didn't want to say black, so I said African American. She's African. Tied her to a tree and tortured her to death. Jesus. I'm sorry for that racial faux pas, but yeah, so this guy's an asshole.
Where's the punchline? I thought this was a
bit.
punchline. I thought this was a bit.
It's no bit.
What the fuck? When did that happen? How long ago was that?
I don't know, 1750. Like whenever.
Oh Jesus.
J.J. Jameson, the guy from Spider. It's like the same name.
J.J. Abrams.
Jameson and Son. Let's see.
Torturing black child. Jesus Christ.
Tortured.
That's why Jameson has its distinct oak age taste.
Yeah, that's why Conor McGregor is like the spokesperson for that company.
I thought he had his own fucking
you're right. He
ass
does. He has
brand.
some stupid shit.
Dude, everyone wanted to suck his dick.
Are you guys UFC fans? Do you watch that stuff?
Occasionally, like if there's like a YouTuber fight.
It feels like people.
I'll watch
it feels like people talk about shit like that all the time, and I don't mind watching it, but the fucking like it's just such a long program and like 20 seconds of fighting, and I just don't like that aspect.
It's like football. It's the problem. So they got Boomer's attention throughout the 80s and 90s, whenever they were in their 30s and 40s, they say we can, make an NFL game be 4 hours long by having a commercial break every 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all still going to be there riled up. But this is the TikTok generation. If you don't catch someone's attention in the first 1 second, you're done. You're done for it. Get the fuck out of here, you loser. Someone else will take your spot.
Dude, speaking of the NFL, every trans woman I know who's done sex work type stuff has slept with like many NFL players.
Really?
They're big chasers. Oh, 100%.
A chaser? You're saying a chaser is just is that a straight guy? What is a chaser?
A chaser is a dude who there's kind of like two contexts for it, but the main one is a guy who like usually like goes out seeking a trans chick over just like.
Is that because they're gay? Do they do it because they're gay, or they're just looking for
people
something
argue
new?
about it? Like I think that even the trans community is divided. Oh yeah, take a sip of that. Oh, I see you're doing it. Aren't you supposed to take the pickle sip after? Am I the retard?
It neutralizes it.
Listen, do you want to neutralize after the bomb or before the bomb?
Both, baby.
That's great, man. This is a great ad for Klaus and Pickles too. Just fucking
Never
Dude, those
heated. I
slimy
cannot believe
crowds.
that. Never heated. Always chilled.
I
It blows my
love-
mind.
Dude, is
I
that a
love that-
straw that's like showing up on your hand? Because I keep thinking you have a cigarette, and I think it's so cool. It's like the little white thing. You see what I'm talking about?
No, it's the thing that fell over earlier at the front of the desk. No. Yeah.
Right there. Yeah. It's like there. You see it? Yes, dude. The way your hands fold, it literally looks like a cigarette every time, and I'm just like, damn, Rusty's
this
so
kid is
cool,
so
dude.
cool.
Rusty's
Yeah.
so cool, bro.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
want
do
to
you
hear
like
the
that
end of
shit?
this.
Oh, sorry. Was I telling a story?
Yeah, you're saying much more interesting shit than I have a straw in a cup.
No. Spin the straw around. Spin the straw around. What was I talking about? I'm
Yeah.
so
So,
sorry.
anyways, it's
Chasers.
it's a styrofoam cup. Like
chasers.
it's pretty
Oh,
tight.
Dude, would you? Yeah, that's like a Mr. Hands type thing. No. Chasers are just dudes who like,
I
go
keep
out of
talking.
their way to do that stuff.
No, I'm
Oh,
listening.
nice. Very nice.
I'm trying to find my pipe because I kind of want to smoke tobacco.
Bro.
Go ahead, bro. That would
Rusty's
look
pulling out
so
all the
dope.
stops,
All right.
Dude, that would be
I'm
such a
listening.
that'd be a
He's
cool
pulling out all
fucking
the stops,
thumbnail.
dude.
Yeah, dude, make a cool thumbnail for us and smoke a pipe. I wish I had mine
Oh,
too. If
yeah.
all three of us were
Oh, dude,
smoking one.
I was gonna say, dude, fuck that, the thumbnail, because Rusty, you doodle, right?
Well, yeah. I do.
All right, excellent,
you
bro.
definitely
I'll commission
draw.
you. I'll pay whatever you want, but between now and the ending of this, whip out a piece of paper.
I
give me
fucking
a
suck at
hung-
thumbnails.
That dude, just give me a hung drawing of Abby Shapiro, and I'm gonna turn it into the thumbnail. It's gonna be great. Just give me Abby Shapiro, but hung.
If I do all right, so I have no experience in doing anything like that. So if I was to do a hung Abby Shapiro, it would probably look like a Shadman type of thing.
Let's go,
That's
baby.
what's up,
I used
dude.
to
What?
jack
That's a
off to
great
him
thing.
all the time. Not to him, but his stuff, bro.
To
Prolific
It would be
porn.
it'd be her. Most so all right. So you're limited by 1080 by 1920, right?
My format is 1,000 by 1,000, but yes.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about thumbnails here. So listen, you have to get with the modern world. You can't have a thumbnail that's
No, people like uniqueness.
letterboxed.
We just keep ours boxed. It's cool. It's hip.
Do,
Back that pipe.
Yeah, do you feel like you're tired of YouTube, Rusty? Like, do you think you're gonna just transfer to a different platform, or are you gonna like keep uploading into there just because it's the best platform for long form content?
I mean,
'Cause I
that really depends. Like, and you mentioned earlier, you said YouTube was my bread and butter. YouTube is not my bread and butter, but YouTube is a very important asset.
I was gonna say Spotify is your bread and butter, correct?
Spotify, yeah, it's
Okay,
it's
I stand corrected. I'm
it's
sorry.
digital music.
Way to go,
streaming.
Harris. Way to
Sorry.
embarrass me in front of Rusty.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
well,
man. You know,
I thought maybe your co-host, you talked to them before. I don't know.
Yeah, way to go, Harris. God damn it.
sorry, bro. Yeah, that's my bad. That was a faux pas.
No, but no, YouTube is definitely very, very important. And this is like where most people know me from. So yeah, it is like the bread and butter, but not just whatever. If I can't pull myself out of whatever bullshit that I've been put in recently. And I know this sounds like bullshit because like everyone always says like, oh, you're irrelevant, bro. Like you're just obsolete. Why don't you just play the algorithm? Why don't you just do this and that? I've been doing all this. It's been working great. And it just went like this. And so it's like, okay, do I suck now? I must suck all of a sudden. I can't keep people's attention. I can't get any views. I can't even build an 18-foot guillotine in my backyard with all this other bullshit attached to it. And like, literally nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Dude,
I don't think that's true.
That's not true, bro. The algorithm's fucking with you, bro. Dude, I'm
talking to people. I'm talking to people who are big, who are like getting good views and are helping me out. And these are old. Here's what I'm so lucky about is that I've been on YouTube for 12 years. So people who are popular now grew up watching my shit. Or I must have, I helped, whatever, like I influenced them whenever 6 years ago. I didn't realize time flew like this. I thought I was still like trying to make it. Turns out someone 7 years ago was 15 years old and now they're 23 and they have a fucking multi-million channel and they're a great streamer and they're like, Rusty, holy shit, you were my childhood. And I'm like, what? Then help me out. Give me a YouTube manager.
Payback.
Give me a fucking sponsor, please. Like, hey, listen, man. If you ever loved me, if you ever wanted to love me, please. All I ask from you is, please, can I get a sponsor? I'll do it for fucking anything, but I'm not gonna do it for $1,500, motherfucker.
Oh, did he want you to pay that much?
No, $1,500.
Oh, was that an allusion to the thing from earlier?
Yeah, that was my
retarded.
lowball.
Yeah, let me ruin that for you again. Bro, what is this little fruity thing on the top of your pipe? Is this a Reddit pipe?
Let me see that.
Does this tell you how many upvotes you have?
Should I? Is this already zoomed in? I would try to make this like the most.
Our audience prefers things blurry, so don't worry.
That's a
damn, bro. Your setup is so fresh,
dude.
This is probably not getting into focus. This is some gay shit I got off Amazon.
No, that pipe looks like the one that Christoph Waltz uses at the beginning of Inglourious Basterds. I'm kind of getting some parallels right now.
Literal? We already got our slurs out.
I was going to say, Rusty did sniff out your ethnicity rather quickly.
Can we, no, I wasn't going to say the F word. Can we actually make like some type of show at some point or some sort of platform where we don't have to worry about getting kicked off or whatever for I know this is cringe and everyone has one and you're like trying to compete against like Gavin McInnes or Anthony Cumia or like whoever else does this shit where all they do is just say the N word and the F word. But is there not a way to make like a solid platform that's behind a paywall that actually could pay? Because I would love to do
Patreon.
This.
I think, bro. I think
but Patreon is every man for himself. This is what I was saying earlier. It's instead of everyone making money for everyone, which never probably works. Patreon is making money for the individual, which is fucking tight. But I think maybe collectively, I don't know how that would work.
Dude, there's a lot of people who have collective Patreons who get like $100K a month, which like split between.
I want $100K a month.
Okay, I know, dude, mother. I know.
To me, when I hear that shit, I'm like, bro, let me see the fucking check because I don't buy that for a fucking second. I see some of these I see some of these other Patreon people that are like comic artists or whatever that are really big and have a huge following, and I look at their Patreon, and I'm like looking at the numbers that they're making, and I'm like, I don't fucking buy it, dude. There's no way. And also, you're not.
Some of them do. They
alive.
Get lucky because once you hit, you fucking hit.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, all right, Zach, your Patreon has to be doing great.
It's ass. I think I have like $200 a month, but
motherfucker, I've been on the internet for 12 years. I have like $350.
Dude, that's good.
Dude,
I didn't know you had a Patreon.
Look,
dude, here's the thing. What is anti-Semitism? Because this speaks highly of Harris's character. But my original plan for this thing was like, we can do a bonus episode and do a Patreon. But
how much money does Harris make?
None. But look, I'm going to tell you right now. Zach told me, he was like, dude, bro, we should start a Patreon and this and this. I'm like,
All right, don't make me sound too money grubbing.
no. I'm just no. It's the opposite. I'm like, dude, that is selling short. No one is making buco bucks on Patreon. You're literally living off of people's
There are
donations.
people though.
They
There
are.
people. Dude.
Okay, but
For
you're
sure.
talking about like the OnlyFans models that are the top 0.5%.
No,
that are
motherfucker,
making-
not
Patreon.
even, not
Yes.
even.
Yeah.
All right, so
No, I'm
let me
telling
break
you.
this down to my low mid understanding of Patreon. So I not only do I not promote Patreon. Is my mic hot? I feel like I'm
No, you're good.
You sound good
Sounds
on
okay to
mine.
me. Yeah.
okay. Not only do I make like low to mid amount of money, I never talk about Patreon at all. Well, for the most part, I'm not like, hey, I can't survive. It's only because of you that I'm able to live. Blah blah blah. I'm telling people, I know a recession is happening. I know that inflation is happening. I'm like, get the fuck off of Patreon and do not give me your money. And I make like $350 a month. If I really pushed it, I could make more. And there's people who make $2,000 a month on Patreon. That's a fucking livable amount. I don't know.
I
where,
know, dude. If I can hit that, ooh.
I know,
That'd be
but
so.
dude,
That'd be so easy with your because you're all right. I'm sorry, Harris. Zach, like you're always doing this on Instagram, where you'll post your meme, and then the next swipe over is your Patreon and merch, or is it just your merch?
It's a mix sometimes. I try to keep it fresh. Try to keep it fun.
And so, do you see? You don't see like a lot of growth on the Patreon by promoting it?
I see more growth with merch and stuff. Like, honestly, if I did like 4 or 5 really big trading card drops a year, I could live off of it, probably.
You
Like,
need to-
that stuff goes banger mode.
You need to make a Teespring. You need to go through one.
I got
of
a
these
printful. I got a
companies.
printful.
Okay, dude, I got fucking kicked off of CrowdMade.
Did you actually for what, the schizophrenic one?
I don't know. No, it was because of something I posted on my YouTube channel.
Harris got booted, but that's because they were like, "You are too Reddit for liking Spirited Away." We were
Wait, you got
removing your
kicked
shirt.
from
Nah,
CrowdMade?
I didn't get kicked. They just took down one of my things. I have my drawing that's like the Spirited Away drawing.
Are you on
that-
CrowdMade?
No, I don't know what that is.
Oh,
I think it's like Printful. They print your shit, right?
yeah. I don't know. I got invited to CrowdMade, which is so I was using Teespring, which is integrated with YouTube, and it's a print-on-demand company. They make shit. This is where I make all these shirts. And so I got invited to like an invite-only platform, which is absolutely fucking bullshit. Like, oh, we only ask people that we reach out to join our thing. It's an exclusive thing. It's supposed to be whatever. So I guess I was like, all right, I guess I'll join CrowdMade, this company CrowdMade, to sell my merchandise there. And I worked with all their the graphic design teams for about like a month or 2 months or something like that, just to come up with designs, figure out the proportions, what kind of merch I wanted it on, blah blah blah. We're all ready to like do a launch where I'm going to announce it in a video, and they're like, hey, our CEO actually, turns out our CEO watched your content and he didn't like it, and so we're canceling your fucking launch, and you don't have a store anymore. And it's like, what the fuck? Okay, fine. What rules did I break? The CEO just didn't like it. He found it. This is the video I posted. I posted a video that said they said it was a little bit too dark.
What?
And I guess it was hanging yourself. It must have been like his kid must have hung himself or something on
God.
Christmas or something. I have no idea. Like, what the fuck did I do so incorrect that I can't even sell merchandise through your fucking faggot
That's
company?
fucking cringe,
Yeah,
dude.
seriously.
Dude, the way though, the true way to do it though is producing it yourself. You make more money, it's cheaper for the customer, and the quality you can always
Tell me
make
you
sure
do
it's
that.
way better. I used to.
Bring out your merch.
Well, dude, I produce all my card stuff and pack it all myself and shit.
Dude, that shit sucks so bad. Here, let me show you a little bit of.
Well, you have the comic books.
Let me
there.
show you.
What about
Let me
the
show you a
comics?
second.
There's a clip of Rusty in some video where he's like, Don't pack your own merch, kids. It sucks ass. And he's like
sucks.
packing, a bunch of like comic books and shit.
Ah,
All right, he's gone. We can talk shit about him now.
finally.
Excellent, dude. This is flying by, dude. I can't handle it. Oh whoa.
I know.
Oh whoa. He's got the
we're getting a
fucking
whole look in.
Sweetie Man setup.
That was right next to me.
Wait.
There's a bunch of packing material. Here's here's all my printing and shipping shit and whatever that is. A filing cabinet that's full of comics.
Can you speak louder next to the mic real quick, because the camera's only going to be showing Harris's face for this segment.
Is it showing me? I'm
Yeah,
just like
'cause it's
looking really
green.
close.
Yeah,
It's funny.
funny.
I'm looking at Rusty in a thumbnail.
Sorry about that. I forgot this was a.
That's all right.
No, it's just for that whole segment where you're showing us all the cool shit in your room. It's literally just a close up of Harris like straining
All
to
right,
look
anyway.
at that shit.
It wasn't that great, anyways. But this is the room that I pack comics in. Like, and trust me, I pack them. But like, I have boxes and boxes all around my house, just full of and I don't want that with T-shirts, because.
Real quick, are you
What do you-
tilted right now? I feel like I'm
No, I like
falling
this.
over.
I like this angle. I was actually going to say, I
Yeah,
like
this
the
is
adjusted
so
angle.
schizophrenic,
Wait.
dude. This
No,
is
no,
insane.
no,
It's like a
wait.
little bit more unhinged. Yeah,
It's like Stanley Cooper.
Let's go.
I'm literally on edge. Like this is like
All
putting
right,
me
all
on
right.
edge.
What do you think?
Oh my
Jesus
god, bro!
Christ, dude.
Speaking of on edge, I just want to tell you real quick. When I was watching the German game show that you were on, it was the first time I've watched a video in a while where like my fucking heart was racing when you were walking on stage on this fucking game show just to stab your fucking. I was like, how the
Reddit
fuck?
alert. Reddit
No,
alert.
whatever is that?
Showing
Reddit?
showing
No, I don't-
emotions is Reddit.
Reddit.
All emotions are
I was,
Reddit.
I was
Emotional.
just like, bro, I was just thinking like, it's fucking nerves of steel, man. Because I would have shat my pants if I was on a fucking foreign game show and I
Yes.
did. The game
No,
itself
I was-
a nightmare.
That was the easiest part because I had to train for it for like 7 months. Like I didn't even want to fucking do this. Like I was like, all right, I've already made this video, some weird German game show. I thought I was like, this is a fucking scam or something. Also, I am leaning 15 degrees.
I like the angle.
Yeah,
I'm
all right.
literally so scared you're gonna like slide across the
It
room.
looks
It
good.
looks
Yeah,
so
this is
creepy.
very scary.
Dude, here's a content idea for you, bro. I'll book the room, but we all go to the Vegas. We do a bunch of crazy shit, and it's content. And then I also have 2 friends I can hang out with for a week before I go back to the
Wait.
monotony of my life.
I'm going to Vegas.
Bitch, when, bro? I'll fucking meet you there.
Soon. I think.
Bro, if you haven't
September,
booked your
October?
place yet, the only place to stay, highly recommend the Flamingo. And if you get a smoking room, you can literally smoke cigarettes in your bed. It makes me cum, bro. It's so fresh.
Being that Vegas
Sounds
trashy.
fresh.
Dude, I
Hey,
literally
let's
just go to
talk about
Vegas,
that.
do a pound of blow, and sit in bed. I remember we hung out with a hooker one time. I think I had her do YouTube videos for me, but it was so funny because at the beginning of when she was hanging out, she assumed we were all gonna pay to fuck her, and then she was slowly realizing we weren't. And by the end of us all hanging out, she was like, "Yo, literally, if you guys give me $5, I'll suck all of you." Like, it was so clear she needed money, and we were all just like, "Get the fuck out of here, bitch! You make me
that's the
sick.
thing I was
Get
like-
out of here."
I was saying, like, if I'm gonna go to Vegas, I want to call girl. I want to lose 100. I want to lose 100K. I want to lose all my Patreon money.
Are you good at blackjack?
No,
Dude, literally get good at blackjack. We just sit there, rail cigs.
I don't like this one.
It's so fun, bro. Yeah, this one's even giving me more fear. Harris, are you going to be joining us?
Yeah, poker's my game though. I haven't. I don't know how to play blackjack actually.
Poke her. More like poke him, you fruity
Poke
faggot.
them.
No, I'm just kidding.
I love playing poker, but I've been to a casino like 3 times, and every time I've lost my money I've lost all my money in like 10 minutes.
Dude,
That's
the key
cringe.
is a lot of people. That is cringe. That is
It
Reddit.
is
But a lot of
cringe,
people
yeah.
don't realize this. You play games for a little bit and then you stop. If you are so much as sitting at a slot machine doing nothing, the waitresses are told to get you drunk so you spend more money. They don't care if you're not playing. You could literally just be sitting there. I drink like 10 free drinks and then I just fucking go back to my room.
That's
There's
awesome.
not, dude, smoking inside a public place, you literally feel like
Yeah,
for a brief second, all the racism we did to black people is justified.
It makes
this
sense.
is beautiful. Yes, smoking inside.
No,
we created this country on smoking inside. Like
out in the country, it's pissing on. It's like pissing off a railing onto like a lizard or like a beetle or something.
Filipino. Or
Oh,
beetle,
if you just see like a small creature and then you could just piss on it and you go, wow, this is what it must have felt like back when,
humanity.
No one gave a shit. You could do whatever the fuck you want in the 50s.
I actually remember hearing like a news story one time where an airport was having a huge problem for some reason, that people were just pissing on the floor in the bathroom for some reason. Like they couldn't get people to piss in the toilet. They were all pissing all over the floor.
Where was that?
It became a meme. I gotta look it up. But anyway,
let me guess, Mexico.
They ended up putting a little fucking decal in the urinal, just on the side of it, of a bug that looked like there was a bug like in the toilet, and it completely curbed the problem because everybody
remember
wanted
hearing
to piss
this
on the bug. It was
the Amsterdam airport has those, the little fly. It's like a fly, dude. Yeah.
It's like a basic human
wait.
instinct that you want to pee on it. Yeah.
That's fucking insane. So everyone's just pissing wherever until they gave them like, here's a small insect, piss on this, and they're like, that's exactly what I wanted to do. If only I knew. So I went to Manchester, England, and there were in the airport there.
You went to Manchester.
Yeah, it sucks,
dude.
I know, right? It's not gay. It is gay.
Reddit and gay. Get it?
No, they're all the women there are skags. They're all like, oh, look, an American boy. Oh, what would you like from me? And it's like, hey, don't touch me. Don't get away from me.
Dude, I'm so conflicted because women who look like they have STDs, obviously gross. But then again, it's like, I love gross bitches.
Why did you say
I can
that?
move to England to become king. Huh?
German women are fucking.
Oh, I love German women. They just all look like they were like made to live on the prairies in America in like the 40s.
You're all thinking about like what they printed on a coin somewhere.
Dude, there was a German exchange student girl at my high school that was so hot. I wonder
what's her name?
Sandra. Wait, what was her name?
Sandra. Should I look this up on Facebook?
I'm gonna see if I can find her on Facebook right now. Sorry, I know you were gonna tell a story. I'm gonna find her right now.
Oh, I was just saying how all the German women, they all have ugly teeth. They're all like fucking big. American women are the sexy. American women are the sexiest women because we are the most diverse.
Russian.
You're wrong.
Russian women.
Per
capita, they have the largest milk jugs, and dude, those bitches are they literally look like they were made. Fertility mod. I can't even form a sentence. They're hot. Russian women, very hot, very hot.
Okay, and do you like the accent?
I love the accent. It sounds like
would you like
phlegm at me.
Milk from the teeth of my fraternity.
Rusty. I'm sending you that pack of estrogen. You gotta just embrace the bullet and transition, baby.
Do you see? You see how my neck is disappearing? Look at this shit. This is like I keep doing this. Like
you're getting the big Ed head. Or the Big Ed, whatever he's called, with no neck. Oh, that's kind of cool. Dude, you're like one of those Japanese K-boys. Your little dance move.
I found the girl on Facebook.
All right,
okay,
post
her.
See. All right, we're all
her private
fucker.
You know what? She is not as hot as I remember.
I think
she was probably the hottest girl at my high school, but now it's like, I've moved on to bigger and better things. Sorry.
No, that's the classic. I always do that with music where I'm like, dude, this music's going to blow this person's mind. And then I put it on. And it's like, this is ass, dude. Yeah. This chick looks like an asshole. Like, what was I fucking thinking?
All right, post it in
the chat. You want to look anyway? Yeah.
Is there a chat?
Fuck.
There's no chat.
There is in Zoom. In Zoom.
Yeah, but I don't think you can post pictures. Is there?
I know. I'm gonna post a link to her Facebook.
Oh, okay. Hit it.
Is that fucked up?
I'll still tell you.
No, it's not fucked up. I'm not gonna post it. I'm just gonna give her a solid rating.
I'm gonna send her a message.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
as a friend.
When she was in my chemistry class, I was like, oh my god.
No, you're about to
so
say an age, and you realize you can't say that anymore.
No,
Oh, bro,
no,
she's
no,
not
no.
terrible. She looks like
No, she's not.
She's not bad, bro. You were I thought you were gonna pull her up, and she was gonna look like the chick we both dated.
It's
That's
just
a
like
famous
no,
comedian.
no. It's just like I pictured her in my head, like when I was in high school and I saw this girl, I was like, oh my god, she is like a goddess. And now I'm like, oh, she's just like a cute girl. She's like not really.
You're like, dude, the bitches I get are so bad and
Is
like
she the,
14 years old. Like I don't even.
Is she
care
the
about
horse or is she the fucking Eskimo?
Stop playing. You're
her.
crazy. Yeah.
Vosh heard the word horse, and now he's DMing me on Twitter,
Oh boy.
trying to get on.
Wait, is this
talk
live?
horses.
Oh no.
Yes, this is live the whole time. By the way, Rusty.
Yeah, you know, it's since I started, I was on Twitter, and Zach has started like introducing me or just familiarizing me with some of the scene around here. That is when I first heard about Rusty Cage. It's when I first heard about Vosh. It's when I first heard about
Where
Squizzy. That's the drama that's going on right
I
now.
don't. So wait, Squizzy, the guy who's like, "Hey, what's up?" with like the flat-billed hat. That guy.
No, that's
Who are
Squizzy.
you?
Is,
Oh, you're talking about that crazy white guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
yo.
yeah. No,
Who is
Squizzy's
that
this
guy?
hot ass. In every other picture, she looks gross. And then there's one picture where it's like, dude.
Wait,
I
no.
will
I'm
nut
talking
in
about
you
a
so
dude.
hard.
I'm talking about a fucking.
No,
No, this is an
chick. This is a
Asian,
chick.
petite Asian woman.
Let's
One of
see.
those Oriental dragon ladies.
So, all right. So I'm confused, Harris. Like, what the fuck? How old
What's
are
up?
you? Are you younger 20s?
No, I'm 27. Yeah.
How do you not? Like, how is all this like? Who are these people?
Harris was pure before I
Rusty,
infected him
don't even
with
get me started,
autism.
bro. You live in a fucking shed, man. How the fuck are you on Twitter, dude?
No,
Like, what?
I don't live in a shed anymore. I bought a house, and I used to live in a shed.
No, I'm goofing on you, dude.
No, I don't like that. I don't like that you're goofing on me. It sounds like you're making fun of me.
No, it's like when I was watching your video about the guillotine, like we were talking about this off camera, but like in that video, it's heavily implied that you're
Gay?
like,
It's not true.
that you're like living in a it looks like a
In a
tent
man's
or
ass.
fucking like a something, yeah. And then
Here's what Harris said. He said,
Go ahead.
bro, it's like I'm so, it's so cool to have you on here. Anyways, I had to look up your videos earlier and figure out what you were all about. And so,
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I
you
get
know,
it.
He's big dogging you, bro. He's big dogging you a little bit.
You know what's funny?
I don't,
is, like,
Harris, listen, I can't imagine how many retweets you get on fucking Twitter. I know I don't get that many.
Nah,
Let's go through and find out.
Oh boy,
Let's just see. What's your name?
Beetle Moses. Oh, we're looking at yours or mine?
Oh, yours. Don't look at mine. I don't. First off, fucking YOLO Swag and Beetle Moses. Oh, thousands and thousands of retweets. 30,000 retweets. What was that? That's the fucking thing from the Miyazaki film and the guy doing a breakdance.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's funny. It's funny. Do you think
All right.
that's 30,000 funny?
Don't start with
Tear
this, bro.
into him.
Come on now.
Tear into him.
Don't start,
Tear
dude.
into him, dude.
Listen, bro. You know,
Fight.
Yeah, let's fight. Yeah, light that pipe.
Dude, you can't. After getting a takedown from that and then Rusty just lighting a pipe, there's just nothing.
There's
By
no
the way, dude,
takedown for that.
we're gonna have to do a final. No, I was gonna say your verbal takedown of Harris's comic as a joke, but
It's good. It's good.
I'm gonna have to
Fine.
seeing you suck that down and seeing you suck on that hard pipe. I'm gonna need. Oh Jesus Christ! I'm gonna need to rail a cig before we do the ending segment. If that's cool with you guys.
Yeah, that's chill.
It'll be like 2-3 minutes. Dude, we got to do this more often. By the way, I'm so glad I didn't burn the Rusty Bridge because I remember when we first started DMing and you were like, yeah, your stuff seems cool. Like, hey, maybe we could do like a little video together or a podcast. And I remember, dude, I think I was drunk, thankfully, or high, but I was such a fag, dude. I was like, dude, the fact you would even consider collaborating with me is such a big deal to me. And you were just like, okay.
You're
Like,
so,
yeah, you're kind of just
you're
like,
so confused on my influence reach. I'm
What do you mean?
nobody.
Bro,
No.
I don't give a shit. You're fresh as fuck to me. You could literally be Jared of Fogel of Subway right now, and I would still be like, this dude's my N-word.
I mean,
This
first of
dude
all-
is my N-word.
First of all, the fact that Rusty's on the podcast right now, all three of us are on an FBI watch list. That's first and foremost.
Yeah,
And then
thanks, Rusty.
second of all, it just got revealed that all of us are under 5'9", so that we're all about to be cast in the next Minions movie.
The
so
podcast is canceled
We're
now.
all fucked, man. It's over. It doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking
Shit, my Minions propaganda isn't nearby.
Oh no, oh,
Dude,
no.
would you guys
Yeah.
fuck a minion if she was stacked?
Of course.
This has been a fucked up thing throughout my whole life. There's so many chicks I fucked to people are like, dude, why did you fuck her? And it's like, dude, she has huge tits or like a huge ass. I'm so pro butterface chicks. I'm so pro it, dude. I love butterface women.
So I don't know what, I'm not sure what the standards are. Like the difference between, would you consider, you're millennial or Gen Z? You're kind of like in between there.
What am I? I'm
No,
28.
We're both millennials.
Are we
We're both
millennials?
Because like
I'm a
you're
baby
like
bitch.
late, like I was a late millennial.
No, all three of us are millennials. I think the cutoff for millennials is like 98 or something like that.
It's like you had 2 years in the 90s of fun.
Yeah.
If you have, I don't know. I feel like unless you have like a good 8 years before 9/11, then I don't know. Whatever.
9/11 was great in Saudi. People
I
were
think I was-
celebrating.
Yeah, oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure the mood over stateside was much more somber, but in Saudi it was like, this is fucking duh. I remember in math
Yeah.
class
Shooting guns
someone
in the
was
air.
like, dude, I'm just kidding a little bit. I remember literally in math class some kid like writing like his plan for 9/11 too, and he put the don't erase thing up. It stayed there all week. Everyone was cool with it. Like
No
it was
way.
so weird, dude. Everything was so weird. I told you this story, I think last episode. We have less than a minute, but we were learning words in Arabic class. You know how they're like,
We got to
the
run
word
it back one more time. We
penis.
got to run one more.
We do. But the
Are
word
we
was
gonna? Are
money.
we running out
Running
What do
out
you
of
mean?
what?
time? Because like
Yeah.
I missed my opportunity to go to the bar. So it's like I'm either gonna be here all night or I'm gonna leave.
Let's do one. Let's do another one. I'm chilling.
Or we could do a quick ender if you're trying to run out of here.
No, it's 12. They close at 2. All right. Listen, I gotta take a piss though.
Yeah, I'm gonna rail a quick cig. It'll be like 2 seconds. But
All right. I'm gonna
all
pour
right,
another
real
drink.
quick. Everyone's favorite slur on 3. Ready? 1, 2.
Two.
Please God blackout. Please
All right,
God
so
blackout.
I got this
3.
friend who's
Cracker.
she was this girl that I went to high school with, and like recently she's been hitting everyone up on Facebook saying like,
What race?
so I have this second channel. It's called The Trash Rats, and so it's me, Lumpy Jones, and literally Tim Pool's brother. I don't know why it's not getting more views.
Mhm.
Because I guess maybe
Do
people
you
don't-
think this affected the Rusty Cage brand at all, associating with Tim Pool's brother and then also, the Mumpke Cage drama? I mean, the Mumpke, whatever his name is, Mumpke Man.
do we talk about the drama? No, because like I mean, yeah, that was that's always an aspect of building it, but
To be
that's
fair,
not-
though, just because Harris, I don't think is familiar with the drama. He never did anything crazy. He was just fucking a chick who was a pedophile, correct?
What? Wait. Let me.
I'm
let's,
not
like-
even doing a bit. Yeah. Run
Wait,
that
okay,
back in your
alright.
head.
He
All right,
was
all right, let's
fucking
see.
a chick who was a pedophile.
All right,
And
so
they had like a sex tape, yeah.
and I don't like
Okay.
I don't. This is not speaking as
Talk
school,
about your
right?
friend
I don't
behind
wanna-
his back. Can
Yeah,
you do that
please.
real quick? Yeah, for clout, yeah.
I think what the drama was, because I have gone on Kiwi Farms and looked and tried to figure this out, was that Monkey was fucking a 19-year-old girl who at one point after the age of 18 was having sex with a 16-year-old, which if you honestly bring that into old school world, that's not even that fucking weird. An 18-year-old fucking a 16-year-old. I know nowadays that's like super, like absolutely
Illegal.
abhorrent, but it's like that. Talk about 20 years ago. It's like,
And what if it's a
Yeah,
hot
yeah.
14-year-old? I mean, where's
No,
the
see, now you're-
line we're
you're-
supposed to draw?
no, you're lowering a thing, but it's like,
I know that's not fair to
there's
Monkey,
there's
but-
an infantilization. It's like a lowering of like I don't know what, like people think that like even 18 is too young. Everyone says that like, oh, you have to be 25.
Yeah,
I
you know
don't-
who says that? Ugly women get angry. No, I'm kidding. That's totally unfair to say. I'm totally kidding.
No, man. You already said. You know what's difficult is like you can't even joke about this because it's like everyone's just gonna pinpoint you.
Dude, I always
It's
feel
like-
so bad doing stuff
When
with
I was
Harris.
a kid, I grew up in the fucking country, and every 14-year-old had a kid. That was what was normal.
Mhm.
And it's like, and then it's like, I go, gee whiz, oh god damn it, I wish I was 15. I wish I got her when she was 14. Nope, too late. She's already got a kid. I move out to the country and everyone's like, everyone's a fucking pedophile. It's like, oh shit. Well, the life expectancy is much lower in certain areas of the country.
Mhm.
And so,
Plus,
I don't know.
women's bodies
definitely-
are ideally ready to have kids around age 10.
I'm not
that's the
speaking on
time
that.
where
That's
it's
what you're
best.
saying.
That's what Rusty was telling me before I
No.
clicked play.
Could I make a different question though?
It has to be child-born based, but yes,
This is not
what's
child porn
the
based. We
question?
could get back to that. Well, I was gonna ask, like, Russ, was that like, were you kind of like an outcast growing up, like growing in the country and being kind of like I'm assuming you were kind of like artistic or creative or
A
anything,
theater
like,
kid, yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know. It feels
this-
like you would be kind of out of place in a situation like
This
that. to
question
me.
asks for so much cringe that I feel like I have to offer it.
Why?
I was different. I wasn't like most of the other kids.
I'm gonna add a little music cue here.
So when I was eight, they put me in piano classes, and my teacher, she said I accelerated. She said I was doing better than most people. Then when I was in 4th grade, I took an IQ test, miraculously high. But by the time I moved into 7th grade, 6th grade, they put me into higher education. It was the same class as the kids who would like sling their heads around with like spit on their tongue.
Uh-huh.
They said it was special classes.
That kid was me.
That was you?
That was me,
You're the
yeah.
fucking retard that we sent
Small world.
to Saudi Arabia? Oh,
Yeah.
thank God. I'm sorry, because we were making fun of you in art class. I don't even want to talk about art class.
Who's laughing now? I still can't draw, but I'm micro celebrity famous, a niche internet celebrity.
Dude, what does that mean? And what does that
Is that
feel
not
like?
a bit? Were you,
No,
you
no.
were the gifted kid?
I literally went to a school full of fucking retards, and no offense, Puerto Ricans.
That's
Those
even
two-
worse.
What's the correlation? There's no correlation.
I went to a school that was a majority Puerto Rican school. There was I thought it'd be like it was like in the middle of the country. You would expect like white rednecks. It was majority Puerto Rican,
It's always
I
weird
grew
when
up.
you find pockets like that.
Mm-hmm.
It is weird. Like they all came from New York. They all started businesses in this one specific area, Interlochen, Florida, and then every business like Bruno's Pizza, Puerto Rican. This business, Puerto Rican. I'm like, why are there so many fucking Puerto Ricans? I'm 12 years old. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to navigate through life and figure out. I've never even seen a Puerto Rican, let alone
God
had
forbid.
to. So it's like, so I'm walking down the hallways with like a Puerto Rican flag, on my backpack. They didn't like that. They called me Benny Blanco from the Bronx. I'm not from the
Yeah.
Bronx, motherfucker. I'm Benny Blanco. I'm just Blanco.
Did
Well, I don't know what this means. Do either you speak Spanish? You're
I do
Puerto
speak.
Rican, right?
I do
Barely,
speak some
dude,
Spanish,
barely.
actually, yeah.
What does chupama me bicho blanco mean?
That I actually do know what that means.
What does that mean?
Suck my white dick.
What is it with, speaking of pockets of ethnic people, why is it you could even go to New York City or you could go to the smallest bumfuck town anywhere, but if you ask someone, they're like, oh, the Chinese? Yeah, there's a pocket of them over there. Like, what is with these people collecting in every town and forming a Chinatown everywhere?
Well,
It's insane.
It's a good question.
It's a similar culture. If everyone has a similar identifying factor between them,
Their
and
eyes you're talking
Harris,
about.
you're gonna fucking know this.
Mhm.
No, this is actually why I really fucking love the Hebrews.
Mhm.
Is that they have an identifying thing that if you meet another Jewish person, and I know there's different sects, you at least know what the identifying factors and principles are of that person, how they were raised, what they speak, what their morals are, and what they work in, and so you can talk to that person and instantly have a better connection to them than you could if you're talking to like some fucking half
Puerto Rican.
Saudi fucking Puerto Rican. Yeah, like from
Watch your mouth, Rusty.
yeah.
Watch your mouth, you
white
ethnically
passing-
ambiguous man.
Uh-huh.
white passing fucking coward. Like you. So
Yeah.
it's all about the culture, having a strong culture, but they want to break that down. They always want to break down culture, and I don't really have a strong opinion on this because like I happen to go to believe in the Hebrew route, which is like teach your children your language, teach them Hebrew, teach your children a language that most people are never going to learn. And the Chinese the Chinese in 1850 during the Opium Wars. It was illegal to teach any of the British Chinese. No, they were not. If you were a Chinese person and you translated or taught British people Chinese, they would behead you.
Mm-hmm.
So you have your own strong language, you have your own culture, and it's a secret. And you build a strong culture behind you, and then you can do dealings with people. But you don't want a fucking British guy coming in here and going,
Yeah, the thought of a British person speaking Chinese makes me want
Gay.
to kill myself.
Seems
Little
weird,
gay.
Yeah.
Fag. Huge
Yeah.
fag, dude.
Yeah.
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 Oh my God.
Fucking Preston. I happen to be Preston Chong. You're not Preston Chong. You're fucking nobody. Get the fuck out of here. We're gonna cut your head off.
England. Go
Go
back
back
to
to
England.
Britain, because what the British did. Well, now I'm gonna get into history, but what the British did is they forced the Chinese to sell opium because they had the best naval warfare. But this is not where I want to go into it. I want to go into more of the cultural language thing. What do you think about that, Harris? Is that something are you actually like Jewish?
I would say I'm Jewish. Like I kind of like me and my yeah, I'm Jewish. We celebrate the holidays and stuff. And
Did Rusty peg you correct earlier that you're half? I thought you were full.
No, I'm full Jewish, but
You
I
are
am
full,
I am split between my mom is actually Middle Eastern and my dad is
I didn't know
like
your
a
mom was
white
Middle
Jew.
Eastern.
Yeah. My grandfather was born in Iraq, actually.
Where's
Yeah.
where's your father's father born?
Poland.
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
think.
talking about. That's mixed.
Yeah.
That's your dad's a white Jew.
I do think, Rusty, it's like really brave of you to be breaking stereotypes that you're Irish Catholic and you have a drinking problem. I think that's just like a really interesting, like just like totally mixed it up. I think that there is something to what you're saying though, that there's actually like I mean you do find people that are similar. Like there are certain things. It's funny because Zach and I have actually talked, even though Zach is not Jewish. Zach
I look
got
Jewish.
You do kind of.
Let me-
Also
let me-
slept with a lot of Jewish women.
Okay, all right.
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, I want you to finish your point, and then I'm gonna guess.
Well, real
Zach's.
quick. I was gonna say just that Zach got in trouble on Facebook because he posted a comic that was at the expense of Jewish people, kind of, but it was the Schindler's List joke where he was like,
Was it Schindler?
It
What
was
did Schindler
funny.
do?
He's calling. Isn't he saying
He's like
it to
calling
Hitler?
Hitler and like, dude, you got to take them back. Like all the Jews that he.
Yeah,
rescued.
I literally got like 100,000 Jews working in a factory. What am I supposed to do with these?
Yeah, like
They
he's like
keep
they
eating
won't
all the
stop
bagels
complaining.
and
Yeah.
complaining.
And it's he got in trouble for that, but we were talking about it on a previous podcast. That I was saying that's actually a very like Jewish joke. Like I think if Zach was Jewish, he wouldn't have gotten in trouble for it, which is a shame because that's the type of joke that a
say you
Jew
are.
would make. Like,
Do you
it's just
think
like,
that Zach could look Jewish? Like, would you, if he said he was, would you believe that?
it's like
when I have my
know him-
curly hair, I think.
Yeah, maybe I know him well enough to know that he's not. Like but like,
So,
I
grew up around a lot of Jews, and I know I don't look Jewish at all, but I always enjoyed the Jewish mentality, and that's why I always pick on Jews, which makes me seem anti-Semitic. But it's like I appreciate that more.
You pick on them out of love. You wouldn't pick on them if you didn't care.
I would not punch down. I only punch up. So I only punch up the people who own a lot of power.
Let's be real, baby. Yeah, when you're punching the Jews, you're punching up, but that's okay. I'm actually surprised that there even are Jews in Gainesville. I've met a lot of people that I was the first Jewish person they'd ever met, and they were asking me
You're
things.
fucking dude. There's one of the first places I played live was the Halal House. Halal.
Oh, really?
And now I guess I was Jewish. I don't know if that's. I don't know which
that
one
actually
of you
sounds
two.
Arabic. Yeah,
Halal is Arabic. Yeah,
that
yeah.
sounds Arabic.
No. This was the Jewish house, and I played there, and I played. There isn't any God, and when you die, you're just dead.
Oh,
And
that must have gone over well.
Yeah, I'm sure that went over well.
It didn't play out well because the person who was playing guitar, he didn't learn the song, and the person invited me. It didn't really matter because he was fucking Jewish, and he's just like, I was trying to make money off this, and no one showed up, so it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Powerful.
Listen, anyways, I'm a big fan of the Jews. That's all. I guess that's all I'm saying.
That's right. You don't have to be. I mean,
I celebrated. I celebrated the Holocaust every November or whenever.
Good. Yeah, November. I think it went on a bit longer than that. I think you were going to make another point, but maybe we went on too much of a tangent. I forgot what it was. You were going to say something before I was talking about Zach's Jewish joke. Or was that
he was going to guess my race, I think.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
All right, Bloodhound, show me what you got.
Did I not do this? Did I already
I think
try
you
to
did
do
do this, but I'm also talking with a man who forgot my name, so you may have clearly forgotten your guess.
Sorry.
Oh,
I thought we were friends.
Sorry.
I thought we were
Zach.
friends.
No, listen, I go by the first name. The first name people say to me, you know what I call my friend Emperor Lemon?
Emp.
Do you know what I call my friend Mumpky Jones? And I know there's some whatever shit there.
Do you call him Mumpky? That's cringe.
Yeah, dude, fuck off.
That's like when people say friend. Hey, friend.
Hey, friend.
Mumpky.
What do you call me? What's my name?
Sweetie boy. No, I call you Rusty.
All right, fuck off, faggot. That's your new name.
Yeah. When I actually looked you up, I was surprised there's no info about your real name online.
There is.
Is there?
Yeah, but it's all cringe.
Do you keep it close to the chest on purpose, or do you not care anymore?
I can't because of the fucking internet. It just keeps.
Dude, there is no way that's your name.
It doesn't matter. I'm not worried about this.
Are these the right initials? BSS.
Yes.
Dude, oh my gosh, dude. For as cool as a guy you are, your name is not as cool as you are.
What? Have you ever heard about the Scottish?
Is that what you're based on?
Can you give me your last name, Zach, in a chat, and I can definitely guess what you are.
Oh, that's public knowledge.
Smith.
Zach Smith?
That's like you can't even fucking Google that. It's gonna yield like 1,000 results.
You're Zach Smith, Are you? How long have your family been in America? Are you Mormon based?
No. Boston and Pennsylvania.
Oh God.
Okay, so then you're just English
or Irish.
My dad was adopted though.
What? Okay, so it doesn't fucking matter. Do you know what your birth name is? Your dad was adopted, so you are the actual born child of your father?
Yes.
And your father took on the name Smith because he was adopted into it?
Yes.
All right, that makes it considerably more difficult.
For sure.
All right, stay right here. Stay right here.
That's funny. Zach, do you actually know
Yeah, he did one of those little faggy genetic tests.
Like a DNA 23.
This is gonna be tough. All right, so I'm gonna need some hints. I'm looking at your eyebrow structure. I'm looking at your nose, and your face shape, and also your hairline.
Kill yourself. Don't look at my hairline.
No, you got a widow's peak. It's weird.
What?
Now it's I'll give you a hint. I'm pretty sure according to the genetic tests, I'm 50% of one thing, 50% of another. And I think the 150% is pretty obvious.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Rusty. You got some good hair, man. Does your girlfriend tell you that?
No, she lives in Canada at the moment.
Oh yeah, she goes to a different school.
Reddit.
Yeah.
Reddit alert. Canadian girlfriend.
She goes to a different school.
Motherfucker, if you're not Hispanic, then
It's Hispanic adjacent.
Dude, he's Korean. How have you not figured it out?
Hispanic adjacent, you're not fucking Filipino.
Wait, is it
wish I
really
was
Hispanic
Filipino.
adjacent?
Technically, I think I'm probably being racist. I
Zach,
think it's one of those weird
Why are
islands.
you?
No, you're just fucking English. This is probably a bad.
Allegedly, it's 50% Italian and then 50% Portuguese.
But that's all bullshit.
Hmm.
Italian.
Dude,
You're
my
not
girlfriend
more-
says I look
Italian.
white, but I feel like I don't look
You are
like
white.
Do
No,
I look
you-
like a white dude? Because I never felt like I fit in with the frat type dudes.
I really will be honest right now with both of you. Like, I wish that we had this podcast. If we had this podcast 70 years ago, I'd be fucking having so much fun because I'd be talking to some non-white motherfuckers.
Yeah, we've had this conversation before where like with being Jewish, it's like when I'm talking to
You're
black
not
people or
white.
something, they're like,
You're not white.
I'm like, no, I'm not white. I'm Jewish. They're like, no, you're white. And then when I talk to white people, I'm like, look, guys, I'm white, and they're like,
No, you're not.
not exactly. Like, yeah, it's like,
You're not white.
yeah,
Dude, it seems to be
silly.
every time one of the super Nazi level race type guys gets doxxed, they're always like dark skinned Indian. And I'm just like, dude, how much do
Wait,
you
what?
hate yourself?
What are you talking about?
Anytime like a Groiper guy gets doxxed, who's like super big into how
Yeah.
important race is,
I
it's always like a racist
I don't follow
Indian
this,
guy.
but it's like every time I see like the only thing I know about groypers is fucking that closeted homosexual.
which one's
That-
that?
Friend of the podcast, Nicholas Fuentes.
Friend of the podcast.
We have him on all the
Yes.
time. Yeah, extremely. extremely
I'm
cool
sorry, Nikki the gay.
Let me ask you this, Rusty. Did you post a black square to Instagram during the BLM?
Guy. There's no
pro-
way.
A black square. I thought it was a black circle. You have to post a black square because then the circle is what you're. No,
Dude, what we should have done to show black people our support is post that black guy with the huge dick that people always like hide in things. That's what
Yeah.
everyone should have changed their profile to.
Hey, Harris, look this up.
What's up?
Well,
Lemon
let me
Party?
let me see if I can find
Yeah,
this.
lemon
Look up Lemon
party.
Party real quick.
What's up?
Let me see if I can find this real quick. Because
What is
if
blue
not,
waffle? People used to
Yeah.
tell me that all the time.
Are you doing a bit or no?
no,
I know. I actually
no,
have never
I would
Googled
be.
it.
Dude, it's like a woman who has syphilis and her pussy just looks like all blue and mangled like a
Ugh.
waffle, dude. It's vile.
That's disgusting.
I saw that
That's
and I
terrible,
said,
man.
yep, I'm sticking with trans women. I'm not going anywhere near those gross pussies.
Oh wow. Okay, it doesn't show up. Never mind. I'm not gonna tell people to look this up.
Why? What is it? What were you looking for?
I was gonna say look up Rusty Cage blackface.
Oh God,
Oh, you sent me that
it
picture. I've
doesn't
seen
show
that.
up.
No, it doesn't. So I'm that's down.
That's actually, I mean, that's pretty good for you, man. Clean slate. Wait,
Dude,
why-
next episode we have Rusty on.
bunch
I'm
of
thinking
minions.
We do a bunch of. We could each dress as a specific race. You know, blackface. Someone should do a Chinaman.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
No, okay.
A Chinaman.
Dude,
Chi-
whenever I see
yeah.
a white guy wearing one of those rice hats, to me it's just so funny. It's so funny, dude.
Why? Okay, so here's the thing about those hats. The same thing about like a sombrero is a gigantic hat. The fact that anyone thinks that those hats, just white people never fucking figured out that a large brim hat protects you from the sun
Yeah, we have
is
straw
fucking
hats.
retarded.
I just think they look funny on white dude. Dude, that picture of the white
Also,
dude
the
in
fact
China,
how many Mexicans are fucking white because the Spaniards invaded Mexican back in the 1400s.
That's true.
And
The
there's so many
original
Irish that
quirked up
came
white
in there
boys.
in the 1700s, and everyone's like, oh, yeah, America sucks. We're Hispanics. Like, yes, the Spanish are the ones that came and fucking raped America and murdered all the fucking Indians initially. And they talk about the Pilgrims. The Pilgrims came there, and there was like maybe 100 of them.
Dude, you
and
really
they
think a
sucked.
homo with a belt buckle on his hat is bloodthirsty? They were probably all
Absolutely
sucking
not.
each other off.
No, it was the fucking people who came in there with conquistador ships, and they said, "Hey, what's up,
Boppy.
whatever you natives?"
Tiger
And
Lily.
they had like the weird shit like where their haircuts are like cut perfectly. straight.
The E-boy haircut.
Yeah, E-boy. They all
Proto E-boy.
Yeah.
the early E-boy haircut. And then the Spanish came and said, that shit is that's gay. That's gay. I don't know what to tell you.
Man,
I
you
don't know what to
gay,
tell you,
white
E-boy.
boy.
You're gay. And you're
Yeah.
dead, bro. So
Yeah.
where's the gold at? And then
Yeah.
they couldn't show him the gold. So it's like, yeah, what do you think was going to happen? Here's some blankets. Fucking here's a coat. It's got some shit on it.
Dude, here's another fruity idea for you because you seem to be chock full of historical
Alcohol?
stories. I love this.
Yeah,
Well, dude, yeah, you should get drunk and then, next time we record one of these, you lay out a bunch of these historical stories, but I could animate them. You're talking about like Abraham Lincoln whipping black people. I could draw it. We can make it happen. It'll be
We can
crisp.
call it things that'll never happen.
Or what if we call it like real history? Republican history, real man history.
Do you have is that a bottle of, is that like Mrs. Buttersworth that's sitting on the shelf behind you? It's been sitting there like the whole time and I was curious what it was.
Dude, the modern day.
This is like I got this from Goodwill.
No, not that, right? No. Yeah,
Bro, are you a
It's-
fucking?
that thing. Is that a vape?
While you're pulling this bit out on Harris, I'm enjoying it. Keep it going. Keep Harris waiting before you.
Yeah,
You ruined it. But are you a barfly?
What is that?
Do you hang out at the bar super late?
Yeah, I do hang out at the bar. I am a barfly.
You got a crew there. It's not just you.
I know everyone at the bar. What's happening right now at the bar is that a gang of like white bikers, like 2%ers, Hell's Angels types guys. I'm not sure what the gangs are, but there's like a crew of white bikers who are trying to take over the bar, and they do this in a very specific ways. They slowly inject one person in. So you see someone who's different. And normally it's a hipster bar, right? It's just like people who are like in their early
Fruity.
30s, late 20s. Yeah, a bunch of fucking fruits, fags. If you will.
bowl.
All of a sudden, then like a guy with like gray hair comes in, and he's got like a leather jacket, and it's like he's got shit on the back, and someone's like, "Who the fuck is that?" And then you see someone else go, "What the fuck do you say about who the fuck is that?" All right, now there's a connection starting to happen. There's been more and more bikers coming into this exact same bar, and they're just taking it over. So I don't know if I'm going to become like a Hell's Angel. I don't want to do anything. I just want to keep drinking alcohol.
Bro, you'd have the prime time there because this is like Avatar when the smart white man goes in and has to interact with the disgusting pea-brain natives. You sneak into this. You sneak into
Listen, bro, I'm not fucking a white supremacist or anything.
No, lie to
You
me,
got the wrong
Rusty.
thing.
But you're smarter than these guys. You come in, you become the head Hell's Angel. All right, you get to suck and fuck every motorcycle guy you want, but you pretty much take over, and then you got your own fucking cult, dude.
Dude, they
God,
probably
that
don't
short ribs look so good.
They do look good, bro. Even though they've been, I'm sure that they're room temp or colder at this point. They've been sitting out.
That makes them better,
time.
bro. The fat congeals and it makes it like meat bubble gum. Ooh,
Yeah.
tasty.
Yeah. Here we go back.
How did we burn through a 40? I was literally like, all right, we'll fucking
Let's
turn this
cut it
out.
off then. Like, I mean, let's end it if it fucking sucks. I mean, there's nothing. I can't.
No,
bring
you
out of
baboon,
this.
dude. You do this every
No,
time
what?
where I'm like
You already
trying to
said- you
get
already
a
said
good rap,
baboon.
and you're like, dude, if it
Don't tell me what
sucks,
the
we
fuck-
can end it.
Don't tell me
Tell
what
me
the
what to
fuck
say.
I did because you don't even fucking post any of my
Bro,
shit.
you don't even
I'm trying
release
to help
these.
you.
You don't
Yeah.
even
I'm trying
release
to
these.
help you.
Rusty, every time you walk away from the camera, Zach is like, bro, I can't believe he fell for it again. I am
Yeah,
not.
I know. God damn it. Yo, he's so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Yo,
Bro,
we
I'm
got-
just trying to psyop you into taking
Because
estrogen.
you know
That's the only
I'm
reason
not gonna
there.
watch the podcast. And the podcast is called like the biggest cringe on the internet or something like that.
No, dude, cold
and
cuts.
let me guess, you got you got fucking mystery guitar man. What's his name?
Who's that?
Who do you got?
Who is Mr. Guitar Man?
Look it up, motherfucker. He was huge.
Was he?
Mystery guitar man.
You talking
Are you
about the
talking
Adam Sandler SNL sketch?
You mean Dr. Disrespect?
God damn it! Fucking die early. I don't know. Yeah, it's Joe Pena.
Oh,
It's-
Joe Pena? Who is Joe
This
Pena?
guy was 2007. This is the person who, when I was on the YouTube, you're probably still sucking on your mom's fucking cock. It doesn't matter.
Let me see this shit.
Who's the guy who was
Mystery Guitar
fuck.
Man.
it doesn't matter.
Jesus,
This person was.
Oh my god, this guy's hairline is like nothing I've ever seen. Is this really him? Hang on a sec.
He seems like he's related to the brothers that the Vlog brothers or no. Who are the two that like bought up the rights of everything?
Oh, the money fucking grubbing scumbags. It was Fine Bros. The Fine.
Yeah,
Bros.
the Fine Bros. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Looks
he looks
like
like
them.
he looks Indian. He looks like an Indian fine bro.
Yeah, he's got some big eyes.
Something going on there.
Bro,
The other
I
one-
can already tell this is the start to something beautiful.
Tobias.
Us three. Tobias Funke.
No, Tobias. Fucking what's his name?
Oh, I know what you mean.
Tobuscus.
Yeah, Tobuscus. Yep.
Yeah,
Didn't
so
he become like
Tobuscus.
super Republican or something?
He's a fucking retard. So it's like he didn't even become like a super Republican. He just became someone who identified with that so hard that he doesn't know what he seems like he's talking about. He's just like saying bullshit. He got super high on Molly and got like a bunch of fucking rape charges. And
What
then
were
just-
the women
what the
wearing
fuck?
though? Okay, we got to talk about that. If we're
Wait, that
literal,
escalated- that, like-
literal shirts that said Tobuscus fuck me.
They said I have a gun and I'm schizophrenic.
And where's Toby at?
Yeah, where's
Toby
Toby?
Toys or whatever the fuck his shit is.
Isn't it funny how like there's a whole generation of YouTube that feels like 2 generations ago, like Smosh and fucking. Did you
Dude,
guys
they
ever-
got railroaded, bro.
What happened to those guys?
They're
They
doing
sold
great.
their company because are they actually?
Yeah, look up something. What are their names? The guys in Smosh.
Before they were doing great though. They essentially sold their company, and the people who bought it essentially just like ripped them off and like
here's what's happening.
they
So
got
I know
funked.
we're losing out. We're 5 minutes until this.
we're gonna
next-
have to do a wrap after this one because we're gonna need
Fair
to do a
enough.
5-minute wrap right
Okay,
after.
that's fine.
All right, so here's what happens to all these people like Rhett and Link or like Smosh or whatnot is people think that like, oh, I haven't heard from them in a long time. Ryan Higa, did he just die? Is he a bum? No, he's not a bum. Everyone in Smosh, they're doing great because they still have a shitload of fan base who is still following them, and just they're just not doing anything edgy or like something that's breaking out of their format, so you don't hear about them. But they have a normal format. They're probably making millions a month. We're talking about Ian Haddix and Anthony Padilla. And if you look up Anthony Padilla on Twitter, he's probably got a few million subscribers. He's
Jesus.
doing great. Everyone's doing
What's
great.
his net worth? I wonder if we can Google that.
A few
but-
million. Got to be a few million. And so it's like we think about like Sting. Well, I haven't heard about Sting in a while. What's he do? He's still alive. He was a hit maker back in the day. He's making millions and millions. Everyone always says Bob Dylan's dead. Bob Dylan still
He's alive.
tours.
Yeah,
He's still
Yeah, he-
alive.
he's-
alive and
still makes-
well. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like 80, I
Jesus
think. Yeah.
Christ.
He's pretty old.
I still can understand anything he fucking
Hey,
says.
Zach.
Dude.
Zach, listen to me. Jewish.
Speak to me. Who, me?
No,
Take
no,
that
Bob
back.
Dylan.
Take
Bob
that
Dylan.
back. No, yeah.
I'm-
He is Jewish.
I
yeah.
wouldn't.
Is that because the wordplay?
Dylan's a Jewish name.
His
right?
real name is like Robert Zimmerman. Yeah,
Oh,
Robert.
come on.
Allen Zimmerman.
All right, let's kind of cut out the let's
Is that
not be that.
anti-Semitic?
Yeah,
I
let's not do
can't.
the
It's messed up. He
anti-Semitism.
did that to Trayvon Martin, but the fact he was able to transition into a music career is amazing.
When Robert
Yes.
Zimmerman fucking killed Trayvon Martin.
Yeah, I
That was-
understand why why he changed his stage name. It's not a good
for
stage
sure,
name.
that you don't want that following you around.
No,
I mean,
Bob
even
Dylan
remotely.
is way cooler. Yeah,
You remember whenever George Zimmerman was supposed to fight
iDubbbz?
what the rapper
Oh
Stop!
right,
drop
Busta Rhymes?
Exhibit.
Oh,
right?
no,
Exhibit.
shut up. No, you know it's not Exhibit.
DMX.
Yes,
Wait.
thank you.
DMX. Yes, I'm an
Yeah.
idiot.
Poor
yeah.
DMX died, and DMX had the greatest fucking outgoing, but he was supposed to fight. What are you doing?
Girlfriend cameo. Girlfriend what? Babe, get over
Girlfriend
here.
cameo.
Show us
Say
your
hello.
tush. Show us your tush. Oh, she flicked us off. Excellent.
Hey,
Nice.
Oh man,
She's really, by the way, she's so happy to be dating a guy who has like 200 followers on YouTube and quit his job and is doing this full time. She loves it. She loves dating me.
Yeah.
What are you
That's
gonna
all
do? How far back are you gonna let your hairline go, Zach?
Before you
Like it looks cool. Like it looks like Jack Nicholson. So it's like
that bad.
But if it grows back and connects, and you just have like the island, are you gonna
That's
be like
what I'm
Ed
hoping
Harris?
for, that
are
it
you gonna do
gives
the Ed
me-
Harris thing?
What's yours look like, Rusty? I'll show you mine if you show
No,
me
dude,
yours.
it sucks.
Harris's
I
is
have
beautiful.
Justin Bieber haircut. I have no forehead.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
you have a lot of fucking hair,
to
bro.
spare. You could
Look at
donate
this.
some to Zach.
I would love to do that.
In Vegas, I'm strapping you down, and instead of taking a kidney, I'm going to take a few hair follicles.
Could you
Wow.
possibly make a forward trip to Vegas within a month and a half notice?
Oh, yeah, it's a 3-hour drive.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Let's hang out in Vegas.
Let's fucking do it, Harris.
Dude,
as
what
the,
the
as
fuck?
the one
Yeah, I
Jewish
gotta-
member of this group, I'm
I didn't know-
expecting
I
you
didn't
to
know that
fund.
was- I
I'm
didn't know that was a
expecting you
part
to
of
fund
it.
most of it.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, dude, I want to fucking go. That
No,
sounds
dude,
fun.
I'll find. I
You
can
got
find
some
us
friends
a-
in Vegas.
That sounds dope.
A man can make a lot of money in a town like this.
Yeah, no question.
I know a guy up there who sells blow. He also used to work for
You know a
Milo
guy who sells
Yiannopoulos.
blow in Vegas?
I know, highly esteemed. He can take us places.
Yo, no fentanyl or what?
No, it's pure, dude. I'm not trying to do Fent.
Yeah, I'm trying to get off that Fenty.
Dude, that's the worst whenever I go back to my bum hick fucking Pennsylvania cousins and it's like they buy Coke. And then I always make them do it first because they'll do it sometimes and be like, oh yeah, dude, that's meth. That's definitely meth. And I'm just like, why are you so casual about that? And then they'll keep doing it. And I'm just like, not for me.
Bro,
Yeah.
you know how much this sucks? It's like all I'm trying to do is get Adderall, but I keep getting prescribed antidepressants that give me ideas of suicide, murder, and murder-suicide.
To some people, that's a high.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to feel that way.
No, yeah.
But they're saying
I
give it a month. They say give it a month, and we'll just see how it plays out. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't feel good, Doc.
I
think
feel like
you
I'm going to
started
shoot up a
this-
school under a month.
You
know, I
guys
don't
are
have the
starting
time.
this bit way too early. We still have like 45 seconds.
Never. Dude, speaking of, not to ruin the bit, but if I could beat the fucking Zoloft ball to death, I fucking hate that piece of shit fucking thing. Do you remember that from the commercial?
Yeah, did you know that
the
its real
bouncing
name
blob.
is Zoloft Zimmerman? I just looked that
All right,
up.
all right, all
I
right.
knew
So-
that was why I
no,
hated him.
all this is coming together. So listen, I'm not racist, but
Dude, Rusty, why do you do this every time, bro? I come in here and I'm like, I'm going to have a nice little chit chat, and then like 20 years pass by, and it's like, Jesus Christ. How he's so charming and so cool. I'm losing the time.
charming, so cool. I guess I won't ever post it.
Oh,
I you know what? Here's what I'll do instead. I won't post it. I'll just post it on my Patreon and make some
No.
cash.
yeah, you fucking
Oh,
Jew
that
bastard.
would be
The
nice.
Italian, yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Hey everyone, buy matches, buy comic books, Rusty Cage.
Oh, no way,
TV.
dude. Do you actually sell? Did you show me those already? Was I wasted? You sell your own matches?
Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yes, it does, bitch. Show
why
me.
not?
It's made. You can't even buy these. Look, this camera
Really?
is not even able to focus
That
properly.
looks sick though. What does it say? These matches burn books.
Yeah, isn't that cringe?
Why don't you?
Dude, that's so
why don't you sell
cerebral.
that? Wait, that's actually fucking dope.
No, I do sell them, but you can't sell them overseas.
Yo,
fuck
wait,
that.
can I ask you really quick though? What's the? Oh, that's interesting that you can't sell them overseas. But I just want to ask you real quick. What your like insignia, the Rusty Cage like logo? How did you come up with that? When did you come up with that?
Well,
Oh, here we go.
Oh, the reverse piper. The reverse piper.
That's not.
is
like when
that
you smoke
is
the
that an
filter.
old school joke?
It's
Whoops.
classic. Nah, you
There
really
you go.
flubbed that up. But I'm expecting at least 3 packs of matches when you send me the entire graphic novel series you're
For
supposed to sell
real,
me.
bro. What the fuck? How do I get a graphic novel? Should I just order one on your site? I want it signed though.
What? Okay, first off, you already know that's bullshit.
Why?
What's bullshit?
Nobody wants anything signed. That doesn't matter.
Dude,
What do you mean?
Dude, the amount of people who requested me to sign their YOLO swag cards, I was blown away, dude.
No, so the reason why that's happening to you is because the people who are asking you are fucking nobodies. They're fucking losers. They're people who have zero anything, so they feel like they're like winning something. It's like, all right, so when I was 12 years old, I was a huge Bam Margera fan.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I actually met Bam Margera and I felt like I got him to sign something, that would have felt great from the age of 14 to 16 and a half. And then I would have said, dude, fuck that guy. Who gives a shit that you got something signed? It's worthless.
Mm-hmm.
I have a signed copy of Clerks from Kevin Smith that I bought when I was 12. What the fuck does that
Interesting.
matter?
Well, I
Who gives a
imagine
shit?
the picture
He's a
of him
fucking
eating
pussy.
an entire piece of cheese probably affected the resale price on that.
What did he do?
You haven't seen that picture? He's literally filling up his car with gas and he's eating a giant
A
brick of
block
You
of
orange
see,
cheese.
so here's the problem. Here's the problem. Here's the problem with this whole thing is like if all these people just stayed off of social media, which is something that you cannot do anymore. And this is something that like, all right, who's good at this? The guy who made Twin Peaks, what's his name?
David Lynch.
Yeah.
David Lynch is good at this because he's like a meme. Tom Waits is good at this because he's always like, all of his shit is funny whenever you put something out or like entertaining. But if you're just on social media all the time and you give people too much stuff, you ruin your potential to be fucking cool. And then you're just a fucking cringe lord because people can see all your failures and all your W's and all your L's. They're all right next to each other.
You're saying I shouldn't post my ass? It's too revealing.
I would
No,
say
You should post more.
I need to stop is what I'm actually trying to say. I
Nah,
should
dude,
probably
the
do you mean?
Rusty Sans is coming, bro.
Dude, yeah.
Harris
No,
and
you
I are
fucking
here.
liar.
Harris and I are
think-
here just to attach ourselves to
You know how
like
many L's?
parasites.
I have to post 10 L's. I have to post 10 L's just to get one fucking W on the internet
Bro.
because I make
Rusty.
fun of
Dude,
fucking.
the only
you
Rusty
are-
L
Okay.
I've ever seen is when an hour ago you said a 12-year-old having sex with a 30-year-old should be okay. That's the only Rusty
Wait,
L I've ever heard
What
you
the
say.
fuck? I never said that.
Yeah, I heard you say
Jamie,
that too.
run the tape back.
I
yeah.
was there. Dude, Rusty. Come on, man. Fucking nut up, dude. What are you talking about?
You saying nut up or what? I'm
Dude,
saying shut up. You saying
No,
nut
dude,
up?
I'm
Let's
saying
do
nut
it.
up, dude. What are you just gonna lie in your bed and do nothing, bro? Like, come on. I know you don't feel that way. I was hoping when we hopped on this podcast because I was talking about your Renaissance, man. You do all this crazy shit I wish
what
I
did
was doing.
You wanted me to do some career ruining shit. that
No,
would
of
make
course
this
not.
quote
I
unquote
wanted you. I
podcast.
wanted you to tell me, "Hey, you're a pussy because you don't put out nearly as much shit."
I don't
as
know
you
who
could.
the fuck you are.
So what? That's a
sorry.
fucking catch-all advice.
Let's look it up. What?
Fight.
What's your name? Beetle Bailey?
Yeah, Beetle Bailey. Well, I'm gonna finish my thought while you're looking
All
up
right, go ahead.
some other
go ahead.
name.
I'm sorry.
You're
Okay.
born, you work, you die. That's all you can do. Keep
Bro.
making shit, bro. Stop!
that is
Don't stop
so-
with this
that is
fucking
so
nihilist
fucking-
attitude.
Dude, I
When are
have
you
to
gonna-
take Harris's side here,
Come
bro.
on,
The
what are
Rusty
you
Sans is
talking
coming,
about?
dude. Like, I
Yeah.
know you feel like things may be a little down. You know, my channel's dying, my channel's dying. Bro, the Rusty
who
Sans
gives a
is coming,
shit?
dude.
I'm
Who
gonna
gives
tell
a
you. I'm gonna
shit?
tell both of you right now, and you're gonna fucking come back to me crying. Honestly, you'll never reach this status. But well, actually, maybe you will. Maybe you will on Twitter. And here's how you're gonna reach it: is you're doing great on Twitter. You're getting 1,000 retweets every time you post like a dog that goes, "Oh, abortion's bad," and then it's like 1,000 retweets. Oh, that's exactly what I thought, and that's funny. And against, it's weird. And but then imagine one day that you post that you're waiting for that 1,000 retweets and you get 30, and you go, "Wait a minute, what happened?"
Dude, I'm 3 steps ahead of you. Because Stone Toss is going through this right now. And I was trying to tell him the same thing back when we were bosom buddies. But you got to evolve, bro. of course, if you're making the same garbage shit, but you don't make the
it's
same
not
shit.
the evolve. It's when something happens. A stone toss, that's a winning formula. He's not doing anything. What happened? What happened with him? I don't really know. I don't talk to Stone Toss. I'm not.
Did he fall off or what? Yeah,
he didn't fall off, but he was.
Like
he would talk about that. He was like, well, he kind of like. I mean, dude, he did make like a mill, I think, on the NFT thing.
I would love to make a mill on his NFT project.
Me too, baby.
But I can't. I mean, so whatever. I
doubt he made a fucking dude. I doubt he made a mill again.
Yeah, you're big on that. Show me the money.
Show me the fucking bank account.
No, you're right. You're right. Because
doubt that
he says he made $2 million, and if you're talking about taxes out, and also all fees out, it's probably less than $1 million. I'm sure it's a lot of money, and good for him. But it's not the straight $2 million.
And how much in debt are you from your fucking art school degree, dude? Like, give me a fucking break, man.
Oh, he's not.
Wait, did he go?
He didn't go.
I don't know. I'm projecting. I don't fucking know.
He's got like a Marvel origin story.
Yeah,
it's very dark. It's very dark.
What is the origin story?
Why don't we all make a fucking comic together? Why don't we just make one comic? All of us make one single comic that's 30 pages long. We all draw a portion of it. We all write it together. And it's all the canceled blah, blah, blah artists. It's going to be super cringe. And we Patreon it, or not Patreon it, but like crowdfund it.
Dude, you're essentially saying we make a racist Shonen Jump magazine?
Yes.
Like a bunch of different stories.
Jump. Yes, a racist Shonen Jump.
It's like David Duke on the cover.
Yes,
like
I want to do Naruto. I want to do
as Yugi.
Nagrito.
Yeah, dude, can you imagine David Duke running in that pose?
Dude, Zach, did you ever tell Rusty
that David Duke followed me on Twitter?
David Duke followed you?
On Twitter.
He followed me for like a year, and then I was like, this is weird.
I went to
yeah.
What was the guy's name who got punched? And he Spencer?
Richard Spencer, the fucking
Richard Spencer came to Gainesville.
Who's that?
And I went there to film the chaos. There was 200,000 fucking people that came out of fucking nowhere to completely like protest the fact that he was able to give a speech in this building. There was about 8 people in the building and 200,000 people outside. It was fucking nuts. There was a bunch of fake Nazis there. There was so many fake like FBI agents and CIA goddamn. It was all fucking fake. There was like cops on top of buildings with sniper rifles. There was only 8 to 12 people that were inside this building. It was not fucking real. There was a dude who was there who was like wearing like a white shirt with like red suspenders and boots. Like he looked like a 1960s Nazi.
That's a thing, right? Red suspenders. It's supposed to be like Nazi.
It was like some shit that was like, it's like so fucking corny that
it just looks gay to me. If I said something, I'd be like, "Yo, you look gay, dude."
Dude, that reminds me of the
right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, if you saw someone wearing this, you go, "Bro, really, really? You're going
Reddit,
for like the
Reddit,
bro? Oh, the red suspenders." Wait, are you saying I am or this?
No, the guy.
The dude is so fucking corny. Like, oh, I'm wearing red suspenders. Really? What fucking decade are we in? This is 60-year-old bullshit.
Update your racism, bro.
Yeah, so he was
for real.
Update your racism. Yes. No, this guy was so fucking fake, and then everyone chased him out. And he goes, "Yeah, I'll leave. Yeah, I'll leave. I'm a racist, by the way." And it was like, dude, this shit is so fucking fake and planned.
Dude, it reminds me of those times you see the stuff that's weird, and then it's like, whenever they have flags, there's still folds in them because it looks like they just got it off Amazon.
Oh, yeah,
or
yeah.
something. It's
right.
Did you get sandwich chairs?
Is that your flag, really?
You
just opened this up for the... Sorry.
That's all right. Did you guys see that, like, AOC faking getting handcuffed?
That's the same thing. So am I wrong about that? Like, I thought that shit was fucking, like, super...
Reddit?
Failed theater.
Yeah.
Super theater, like pretending like your hands are behind your back and then doing, like, the power fist. It's like, it's gross. You just kind of go, like, you cringe at it. You go,
Yeah, 100%, dude.
Because you're just like, dude, that is... whatever movement that you're fighting for right now, you are now the face of this cringe movement that you just fucking, because of your stupid
I know
shitty
all the
actions.
people who love her, who are like, she's my hero, and these are the next voters. So what I say is, instead of letting people vote, we find them at the voting booths with baseball bats
Mhm.
and try to force them one way or the other.
I mean, I wouldn't vote for AOC, but I would sniff her. No.
Wait, no, hold on. Continue. Sniff
Dude,
her
I
what?
would too, bro. I would too.
You know,
dog.
because,
she's
like,
got a brapper, bro.
She's so
she's
hot,
got a
dude.
brapper.
What the
That's
fuck is a
good term.
brapper?
A brapper.
What is a brapper?
A big booty brapper, bro. That thing can spit out braps. You can tell.
What's a brap? What's a brap?
It's a fart.
Are you being for real? You don't know what brapping is? Like the
Dog,
meme-
I don't listen. I'm fucking old. I don't know.
Dude,
Listen.
brap is like the meme noise for like farting.
I want to
but-
know every single thing about AOC's ass. And
Let me
what
tell you
comes
about
in
brapping,
and out
dude.
of it. Okay.
There's these during the 2016 Trump thing. There's this thing called a brap hog that the dudes were. It was so
hog?
funny, dude.
They're
A
taking
brap
all
hog.
the braps.
Dude, no,
Who
but it was
taking
like
all the braps.
No,
I want
no.
some braps.
No, you're going crazy. It was like a brap hog was like the concept would be like you'd get a chick and then just force feed her a lot of beans to make her like fart for you.
Oh my god.
Like a weird fake fetish thing. Yeah, but
Okay.
people have been
You
calling
inhale.
butts
Do you
brappers.
pull the blanket over? Do you fill up the blanket? Do you do like a Dutch oven?
Well, dude, there's
What do you do? Mm-hmm.
there's a meme people post about this, but it's always like I think Daphne said this to me before when I'm pissing her off, but it's like a chick farting.
Where's
and
Daphne
then-
at? Where's Daphne at? Bring
No,
her
what
in.
can, does
She's
she not want to
camping
be
out.
on? She doesn't want to be on?
No, she said there's not enough POC. She said 3
I'm
white
POC.
guys.
I'm Chinese.
staying
I'm
away.
Chinese.
I forgot you were Chinese. You're finally admitting it.
We
that
got.
you're
We have a
Chinese.
Jew. We have a
Yeah, I feel like we're really
Middle
mixed right
Easterner
now.
and a
Yeah.
Chinese man. Look at
There you
us.
go.
I thought I was just a forehead, Rusty. I thought I was just a forehead.
Yeah.
No, this is great, boys. I am so hyped for, especially Harris, for you to fund this all with your secret coins. But I'm hyped for this Vegas trip, baby. I'm hyped for this Vegas. I'm getting us a room with a jacuzzi.
You're gonna have to cut this off whenever you can, because like I'm not going to. Like if we're gonna go 5 hours, I'll go 5-6 hours.
We've already gone like 5
Dude, I
hours.
literally,
don't
I was
know,
when you
I
were
don't know.
gone, I was like, Harris, it's not that bad. We've only gone like 2 hours, and then he was like, dude, it's been more than 2 hours. And I
It's
was
This
much
like,
happens.
more than
This
that.
happens every single time. This is what pisses me off every time.
It really
It's
does,
because like
bro.
it's like, bro, I fucking already did 2 5-hour things with you, and then you go, "Oh, I was too drunk. I'm too
Unreleased.
embarrassed."
Unreleased.
You
No.
said too many things. I
This
don't-
one's dropping tomorrow, dude. This one's dropped. This one's fucking dropping tomorrow.
It's going to be a fucking 15 gigabyte file while we're uploading it because it's so
gonna
long.
be
Dude,
rough.
for
But
real,
like,
bro.
whatever. I will be on Zach's ass about uploading this. We've
Yeah,
talked
yeah.
about some very important shit like AOC's giant ass. Wait,
Yeah, we heard a great rant about.
All right, so her face is kind of mid. Like her face is a
It's
little
funny,
bit like 6, 5,
Yeah.
5, 6 out of 10. That's fine. Her ass is hot, but only because that guy says it. But you don't really get a good image of her ass. I want to
No.
see a nice.
Dude,
Zach-
she
I wanna
is
see her
goaded with the
shirtless.
jugs, bro.
Yeah.
She is.
Oh, let me
jugged.
see them. Let me see those.
Dude,
tits.
look up that. There's a
Zach
video of her
sent me-
dancing.
Yes, Zach sent me a video of her dancing while she was in college.
Type in
and I was
Boston
like,
College
oh
AOC.
my god, she is so hot.
Yeah, that'll make
her
it pop
her
up.
nose is all like fucking weird and.
Really? I think
Okay,
she's got a
Bosch-
good,
Dude,
Dude,
she's
good
another
nose.
one of those chicks. So what we brought up earlier, where it's like she's pretty smoke show level, but her boyfriend literally looks like a twink chimpanzee.
Oh yeah, right.
Is it
And he
boyfriend?
probably goes, "You're doing the right thing, AOC.
Oh god, yeah.
You're doing exactly what
sure.
I'd like you to do." Oh my
What
god.
does he look like?
Dude, am
Oh
I
my
right?
God,
Did
hold
you
on.
find the video?
Dude,
Can you
this
shut
is
up?
the most soy boy.
Yeah, let
dude
Rusty
I've
Jack
ever-
Because
real
I'm not
quick.
listening. I can't hear.
Oh.
It's a good video,
This is
bro.
really good.
What a babe.
Dude, someone edited it with country
I'm not
roads.
listening. I can't hear you. I'm still listening to this.
No way.
Look at those fucking.
Goated with the jugs, dude.
Yes. Oh, wait, I'm
Hold on,
watching
hold
it
on.
too.
Just
I'm
give
right,
me-
well,
give
I'm right
me-
alongside, dude.
We're all
Hey, let
just
me pull it up.
masturbating for 5 minutes.
Oh my god, dude.
What
She's
happened
like
to
really
her?
into it too.
Yeah, she feels it. She's feeling the rhythm of the night, bro.
Leaked video of dancing AOC goes viral. Go ahead, girl.
Oh, her dancing was so scandalous. Oh my god.
Should not have brought this
Right?
video.
She actually is.
She's a mid. She's
so
a mid.
much dead
She's
air
a-
while we're watching it.
She's-
This is gonna be the promo shot to get people to watch it. Just us like,
just like
dude, the
like-
AOC video. That's the best part earlier though, is when Rusty gives us this cool tour of his studio and it's just locked in on you, Harris, like just fucking close up looking. It's so fucking
so
goofy.
stupid.
Anyway, bro, Rusty, I think I speak for Harris and I both when I say the N-word. No, but when I say that, very honored for you to come. Very great to talk to you. And this won't be on YouTube. This will only be on my Patreon, patreon.com.
I saw I'm getting kicked off.
No, I'm kidding. Oh, what? I thought you were trying to wind down.
No, I'm looking at fucking
Just
pictures of
gearing up.
fucking AOC and trying to
Alright.
fight. No, hey, whatever. If you guys want to talk, you guys want to talk.
Dude, I would be very down to maybe not run it back.
No, I get it.
What are you talking about? You're so hard on yourself, Rusty. I don't understand. What did you start crunch on?
If
What are you crunching on?
you're trying to close off this interview. You don't want me on here.
We can't be.
anymore.
Yeah, we're kicking you off, dude. You know what? We have a slur counter,
Yo.
and you've barely met the quota. We
Dude,
have
Rusty,
yet to hear the N
I'm
word from
trying
Rusty.
to I'm trying to pay a visit to Gainesville and test out that guillotine, if you know what I'm saying. Like trying to fucking
I was gonna give you that idea earlier, bro. You could easily use Harris as some sort of non-pay intern.
Can you do this thing real quick where first off, both of you fall into this joint where you pretend like you know what someone's doing and you pretend like you like them. Tell your boy Harris over there. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Neither do you, Zach.
You don't know me.
My name is
You don't know
Zach.
me.
I am
reference to what?
Zach.
Are we talking about the guillotine?
No, Zach, you never, you don't know who the fuck I am, and that's cool because also we should all hang out. How do we get fucking Zachary into Florida? And you need to come up to.
Well, dude,
Central Florida.
are you guys
Bro.
actually semi-close or no?
No, it's like eight hours.
It's a
away.
good
It's-
8 hour
Oh,
drive.
word,
It
word.
actually
Okay.
it's not that far. It's like 5 hours probably.
It's the difference between where are you at?
I don't want to really dox myself, but I'm
Not
like,
you. Oh wait, we're still
Zach.
on stream.
Me?
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm in.
Never mind.
I'm in LA. Oh, yeah. You know what? Should we cut it and then just talk
Well,
about
we could
this?
we could talk about this after stream. But
Hey,
I
we'll
would
talk about
like
that.
for
We'll
the
talk
three
about
of us
that.
linking up would be dope. That would be
Epic,
dope.
dude.
Yeah.
Yo,
Love it or hate it.
fucking, live it or love it. Underdog is on top. I'm gonna shout homie and tell my.
We're all the three bestest
You-
friends, and we're never gonna split or not be friends with each other like every
play
other
that
person.
AOS. Play that AOS like dancing with like the.
I'm gonna have it
red
pulled
stripes.
up.
She's so fucking hot.
Isn't that
You-
like the crazy, like such a crazy?
I
hot
would
video?
love to fucking take over Congress,
I know.
and
Wait,
I know
how much-
I know she's already better
Wait,
than.
are
me.
you guys watching a video that doesn't have cuts in it? Because I'm getting cuts between Fox News and AOC. I just want to see AOC.
Yeah, just type in AOC Boston University dance.
ass?
Oh, here it is. Oh, there's music. Oh, go ahead.
I'm telling you, bro, the country roads edit just makes it much more
Country
supreme.
roads,
Dude,
AOS.
what the hell, man?
where we went.